Good evening, Stratford, Connecticut. My mic is on, and it is time for our weekly dive into the Dent Sea Scrolls. What a episode we have planned today for you, my friends. Quick business style announcements before I get to the guest that has already been in the studio here in Stratford, Connecticut. Of course, any mention of us missing the show yesterday, I'm done with it. I'm done with it totally. So if you say anything about it, expect your permanent ban, okay? Banned, gone forever, all right? That being said, is back next week. That's it. That's the end of the story. Next business style announcement. Visions are off. If you don't know what visions are, don't worry about it. But pools are on. So if you want to get your pools on during this whole show, they are available. 6-star Hogan has not been pulled yet. How do you do a pool? Uppercase commands, uppercase pool. I mean, uppercase. Exclamation point commands will tell you how to do that, or exclamation point pulls. Of course, any super chat, now that they're available, is a free, quotation marks, free pull. So yeah, 10,000 Gal Crystals or a, what's it called, super chat or whatever. All that shit counts. Also, when we fucking get memberships, they'll count too, but we're getting close. It seems like I thought Microphone was going to win, but now Rambo Shades are in the lead, so we'll see who's going to win that, but it'll be fun no matter what wins. Now, it's time for me to introduce my special guest that has been in the studio, hopefully enjoying themselves in this well air-conditioned, well-decorated studio. The one, the only, the Steve of the Dead. How you feeling, my friend?
Hello, everyone.
Nice to have you with us here.
My Sam-style introduction.
Yes, we in homage.
Yeah.
In homage to the great...
Homage to our boy.
Fantastic Mr. Sam, who is the producer over here. He's the overseas consultant producer of WPIG, just in case you didn't know. So very important job he has here too. He tells us when to do commercials, all that kind of stuff. So it's tough. It is definitely tough. But I hope you're ready, Steve, for quite the dive again into the Dent Sea Scrolls. I hope you're ready for more of our friend. Yes, and you can see on the screen now we have not Woe Moses, not Monkey Spank, not Dark Side Phil, not Dave. Not
even a forum post.
Not even a forum post. We have the one, the only, the great John Rambo, or as he was called in his old forum days, Black Velvet Ryu. So here he is. And I bring him up for a good reason. It's not random, of course. Nothing I do is random. This is because we're going to start with a little bit more in the future than we normally start. I promise we'll get back to 1999 and all the glorious stuff, but I want to start with something someone shared with me, and I want to give a full shout out to Misery Merchant. They shared this with me. It's an interview that Panda Lee did with the AirRaidLorde. Now, hold on. I know some of you might be saying it's a lot of people you threw out there you don't know. Of course you know Leanna if you're here. I think that goes without saying. Panda Lee is... one of the top 3 most known people in this whole universe, if you can call it that. AirRaidLorde.
Yeah, she's not an underground figure, is she?
No, she's not on the periphery. She's main. She's one you'd main character. But AirRaidLorde is, for sure.
S-tier.
yes, she'd be in the S tier if we do the tier list. AirRaidLorde, though, is a little bit less known. He is a fan of DSP, supporter of DSP for many, many years. They've had a few... back and forth. AirRaidLorde didn't like DSP. He liked DSP. Whatever. We're not going to get into that, but I did want to play this video just because it's funny. And it's extremely cringe and kind of funny. And it sets you up to know about AirRaidLorde before we hear the AirRaidLorde interview. So we're going to start with the video tonight, and let's get it rolling right away. Yeah, I agree with Grizzbra. You say something smart there. He says he was legit in love with DSP. I think that's probably fair. Okay. I see 2 pulls that did not go through, so I'll make sure they go through right away before we start here. Let's get those pulls out of the way because we're still waiting for our first 6-star Hogan. It has not happened yet. So we have 2 pulls to do. I'll make sure I get them now, Steve. You can hopefully see the
camera's off. Yep.
Just camera's off and make sure. Nope. 6-star Hogan was going to be next, but make sure that does not happen. Okay. We are ready for the completely randomized thing. It really is randomized, by the way. It's a joke. I'm just saying it really is randomized. I want to see the 6-star Hogan as well. But this is for the first person that did the first pull of the night. Here we go. This is for, in fact, I'll tell you who it is. This looks to be like for Chris Dorn Respector. Here you go, my friend. Boom. First pull of the night, coming in hot. Before we start with AirRaidLorde, Rambo, DSP, all the nonsense, what are we gonna get?
Oh shit!
I'm excited. This is genuinely.
Come on!
Is that Mark Henry?
Mark Henry, unfortunately. Not the best pull in the world.
Sexual, baby.
Not the worst. Not the worst. And it looks like we have one from Taco Chan. No, excuse me, 69 Tails. I wish it was Taco Chan. This is 69 Tails, though, and I wish you just the same luck as I would have wished Taco Chan. Here we go. Boom. Oh, wait a second. Gotta wait till the first one finishes out. All this nonsense, automatic nonsense. I wish I never learned about it because it makes everything so fucking complicated. The 69 Tails, you're coming in hot in just 1 second, I promise. Have to wait for the script to run through. Steve, looks like you're getting something ready. What are you doing over there? Let us know. In the studio, what are you getting ready?
Yeah, apologies. I am actually just taking my medication. So.
Okay, that's fair. We do allow medication. We allow medication of all kinds in the studio. Don't worry about that.
Scott, you had to buy me a better bike. Could have got away with that if I was still on a Blue Yeti.
Yes. No, you're fine. All medication is allowed, legal or otherwise, in the studio, of course, especially because Chew's not here. Producer Chew is here. The studio is way more strict about the rules and law and things like that, but we're all cool. She's gone, so don't worry.
And tidier.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, she left 2 weeks ago. Haven't taken a shower since, so sorry about that, Steve. Here's your pool, 69 Tails, before we get started, right here. After that, I'm not going to call him out this specially. This is it.
Oh, come on, here we go.
Big Kev, okay. Kevin Nash, not bad pull.
Not bad.
Unfortunately, it won't be a 6-star, but let's get rolling here. Let's get to the video. Let's go.
Like comic.
Sorry about the shaky cam.
What?
What's going on?
How old are you?
28.
28.
Yeah, public information.
Oh, okay.
Channel, so.
Oh, okay. I forgot for a minute.
What's going on? Trying to buy me a beer or something? What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Why are you asking my age?
Oh, God.
Why'd you ask my age?
Rage?
Age?
Oh, God.
God, I'm going to die. How long did I make it? 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Holy fuck.
I hope his interview skills improve before we get to Pandalay.
What'd you say? Why'd you ask my age? Rage? Like at a convention, that's like you want to die, you know? Like Rambo literally wants to die right now. You just know it. Let's keep enjoying. I'm not sure we're going to watch the whole thing, but let's enjoy that.
No. I was just wondering. I forgot.
I just wanted to take me like a strip club or something, or see if I was old enough.
No.
No.
I am old enough to want to go.
He's married, dude. Come on.
I haven't been to
Like Rambo trying to pull this thing together.
strip club, so.
Okay.
God bless him for being so polite.
I'm getting some choppiness. Sorry, Steve, you can't see the pool anymore. I'll let you know how it goes. I think this is adding to choppiness that I did not have before. So sorry about that.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's
Always announce it to me.
yes, I will always announce to you. Don't worry about that. Boom. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, it's better.
What about my YouTube channel?
What's it called?
The AirRaidLorde?
Say it again?
The AirRaidLorde.
So it is AirRaid.
AirRaid, yeah, I thought it was AirRaid. It's AirRaidLorde.
It's Air, A-I-R, the letter E.
I want to die for Rambo.
A-I-D.
That Rambo.
And then Lord.
Are you on the website?
Yeah, I'm Destroyer789 on the website.
Oh, God.
I changed.
That's a masculine, very, very cool statement there.
Oh, we're talking about gamer tags now. We are deep into it.
I'm a Destroyer 77 on the broadcast, you know, so check me out, dude. I'm 69 and I'm Destroyer 77 on the 4. What is this chest cam, by the way? Like he's like brave enough to interview, but not brave enough to like point at the face. He's doing this chest cam in the middle.
Enough to lift it up.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm on the forums, dude.
That used to be my gamer tag, then I changed it.
Okay.
Because on YouTube, the name Destroyer789 was already taken. So I just...
This face is the face of someone that wants to be perished. How the fuck did I get here? God damn it. All right. Rambo is...
You were too good for this world, John.
I know. By the way, I want to shout out real quick. This whole video was saved by Forsaken Warrior. So shout outs to them for saving this. I'll put the link in the chat for that. But yeah, big ups for saving this classic dark socialite Phil.
So what games do you play?
Rambo doing his
I do
best.
a channel, like a YouTube channel similar. I do like the playthroughs and stuff of the games. I don't do every game, but some, just the major releases.
All right.
Came to see Phil today or what?
Yeah, I came to see him, just, play some of the games over there.
Isn't he supposed to be interviewing John?
Yeah. John's trying to like have some kind of conversation because the guy is standing there with his camera just pointing at his ass. It's like uncomfortable to the max, Like you want to die. The guy just is holding the camera in your fucking face. Like, can we
Just standing there as well, and you're like,
can you move or you're gonna make me say it, aren't you? Like, I gotta go. I don't know. God damn it, man.
Hang around,
It's a good time.
I don't think I've ever been to one of these before.
Yeah, same with me, so.
You've been to them before, haven't you?
I went to,
We went to too many games.
games, which is not really the same.
Was it than this?
It's more like video game based, and it's a lot smaller, so.
It
at
sucks.
least.
Yeah. Like, Rambo's a hero, man. Legit hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up there.
He's a hero, man. John is an angel. Angel. Like, he is giving this dude all the time in the world. You're here
I
to
don't
see
know
Phil.
how I feel about it yet.
Copy of
I don't know how I feel.
summary of my book. I gave it, so.
Oh, what?
Oh!
Did you sign my book? What was that? Getting shit signed is fine, but...
So he'll give it to you. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, when I first saw him, you
Oh,
weren't with him,
God,
so I
read my
gave it.
book.
Was that...
No, don't
is he
read my
talking about a
Read
book?
The summary of my book.
Yeah, so I got a copy of the summary of my book. I gave it to him, so he'll give it to you. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, when I first saw him, you weren't with him, so I just gave it to him.
John, you're an angel, dude.
Camera.
Oh, hello. Say hello to this guy. This is Mario from Project 7. I forget his name.
Ah, dressed as Dan from Street Fighter.
Yes, another legend that went on to... He made the video that... The movie, I should say, the short film that Rambo made that got that award. He was also involved with that.
Oh, was he? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
You want me to say stuff?
No, you don't need to say anything.
Some things.
Where'd you get those gloves? There, you can tell me that.
Got these at the Sports Authority. Paid an
This is extremely cool. God, did you hear? Like, John got... Okay, this is what happened. John pulled that dude over to, like, please save me,
Please
that kind of
help me
vibe.
out.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
save me. And then, they had nothing to say. So and then the Mario guy's like, OJ, hey, thank you, OJ. Thank you, Logan. You're a legend. OJ, that is OJ. OJ's like, should I say something about it? Because I didn't read that fucking shit. I mean, it might have convention here. I don't know, people don't hand me books, God, can you imagine that book? We got to get our hands on that book.
I know, yeah. Yeah. Like, public call out right now, if anybody out there has any way to get, like,
Yes.
because this has got to be like a .txt or something saved on somebody's computer somewhere.
Somewhere.
There's an old hard drive out there that has that.
Oh God! If you wonder if DSP still has it, Metal Triforce Gamer,
it could still be in the
chance.
closet. Yeah,
It could be in the one of those hard drives. There we go.
one of those old hard drives. Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, if anyone has it, please send it my way. Discord or the email. TheThatBeingSaidPodcast.
KWO says only the first few pages are on the internet.
Okay. Well, that's probably worth it. You don't go through the whole fucking thing. But all right, let's keep
Better
rolling
than
here.
nothing.
We'll wait till the cringe ends, and then we'll keep going. So we might watch the whole thing, I guess.
Didn't finish painting the thumb guards. Didn't see it as necessary. Everyone's only to care about this part anyway.
Very nice. nice, very nice.
Okay, see what you did there?
There it is.
Was keen to sell me things, so I was happy to oblige. Are you a character right now or you're not? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. I'm not sure if you're a character or not.
Oh, there we go. Look at the legend back there. You see him back there? Just... Siege mode, boys. Yeah, I'm a badass. Careful.
Look at that neck posture, all right? Jesus.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at the neck action. I'm a badass, ready for action.
For the people to decide, John. I don't know what's going on.
Siege mode, hard on. Look at that. Oh,
Look at that turn. We've got another turn.
oh God! Why does I hate?
We've got another turn.
Yeah, that was a turn. Hold on, let's see if we can get this without fucking up.
So when did you meet Phil? What was the first time you met Phil?
That was after here. Here's the turn. I hate these old videos. They always go like shit. Here we go. Here's Phil in all his glory right there in the black shirt.
Yep.
Here we go.
Standing here at Connecticut.
Oh, it was more like a lean, right?
Oh, it looked like a turn.
Yeah, it looks like a lean. We kind of cut it. It was a lean over, but
Phil.
looking good.
God damn it, Eric. One job.
Yeah.
Friend of a friend, basically.
Friend of a friend?
Friend of a friend. 6-7 years
So
ago.
So John wasn't even Phil's friend.
6 or 7 years. Well, John was actually, I should say, they talked on the forums before they were friends, and we showed that they were on the forums before they were actually friends. So this is 6 or 7 years ago. That would lead me to believe we're in the year. What year would this be? 2010-ish, I guess. 10-ish or so, I would imagine. But maybe someone in the chat knows.
So about, let me say, 2005, 4 maybe?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, dude, let it go. Just say, oh, okay, and move on.
Twitter together all the time. And our feelings for each other blossom.
All right, so just a big Steve, please. I want to see your feeling on this. Obviously, one fan is not indicative or just doesn't display the actions of all fans. However, this is another huge fan of Phil that clearly has no social skills. Would you agree with that? Like, can't read signals at all, you know?
They are struggling to pick up on very obvious signals coming from other people. Yeah, the fact
Yes.
that they're like, "Hey, can I ask you questions on camera?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And John and OJ are having to do the talking and do the, so you've been enjoying the convention, yeah? Yeah. I got me gloves from the sports store. I got the karate gi from a karate store. Yeah.
Yeah, and then making him talk more. Like, oh, okay, so where did you meet Phil? Like, do I have to answer this? What are you doing? It's just another example of a fan.
Knackered. John especially looks like he's just like, I just want to go back to the hotel.
Can I please just chill, not be on camera?
There. And here we are today.
How about this guy?
This guy.
What about this guy? Oh, there he is. Oh, wait, there was a good...
we could have a turn there.
God damn it, I hate... Yeah, no, hold on. I have no clue why internet just shits itself. This time only.
This crucial time.
Okay, slight turn. I can't even do frame by frame analysis. This is horrible. This is atrocious. All right, whatever. Watch it happen.
Your character dies. I don't know.
Oh. Tips? Got any tips? Oh, tips over here.
Wondering, should I join the... You could see it.
That was a waddle. That was definitely a waddle. Nice waddle, dude. Let me check over here. Got some tips over here. Hang on. Any tips? Got any tips? All right, wait. Let's get him. He's over here.
Yeah.
Okay, here he goes. Here comes the waddle.
He's looking over. He sees that they're talking.
Right?
Is he looking at them? No, I don't think he's fully looking at like OJ and John.
Oh, hell no. Here we go.
Pass them to something else. Yeah.
I know, John.
Oh, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man.
And he's like, "Yep, you're all right, mate."
God damn it.
It's been a while.
I want none of that. I'm going to hide behind OJ.
Shit,
I
sorry.
have friends that live in West.
I have friends that live in...
Nice. So you get to see that when you come hang out here?
Yeah, I
Waddling.
live in,
He's grabbing a business card for
Sit.
someone.
in on the camera. from.
Sit.
No one really knows. I say New England, but no one knows where I live.
It is a mystery.
It is a mystery. I used to live in New Jersey, though.
Oh my God! Life story now.
I mean, you're so glad you left. I'm from Wales and New Jersey. Isn't that bad?
Wales? I haven't been to the beaches, but,
Did you see it?
Oh.
They're like, oh, it's so greasy there. I'm like, not really greasy, but the people are. The people are greasy. They're all rich. They have a lot of money because they all work in the city, New York City.
That's kind of stinks.
That's where my dad worked.
Dude, like, this is so bad, dude. Like, you know when someone talks to you, like, a public situation, and you can instantly tell they're, like, gonna talk too much, you gotta find their way out? Like, OJ and Rambo are heroes right now. Like, they're, like, putting up with this.
Do you know when you feel like secondhand embarrassment for someone?
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's probably a German word for that, but like I'm getting that right now. You know,
This is cringe to the max, man. I feel bad for the... Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
And then you had the whole, 9/11 thing, which kind of.
Oh, yeah.
that old 9/11 thing, you know. That was a big deal. A lot of hubbub about that. That really put a damper on things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that it might be the other way around. You know, we had that whole 9/11 thing. You might not have heard about it. It wasn't really a big deal. You know?
9/11
about
thing.
it.
Yeah, I know. If he explains 9/11, we're done. Stream over. Here we go.
Reason why we moved.
Wow.
Oh, 9/11 was why you moved. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Planes can't really go places wherever they want. So, you know,
John's
good idea.
out here. John's like, right.
John said, fuck it.
Thanks for
out.
throwing yourself. Thanks for throwing yourself on this grenade, mate. I appreciate it.
It was at this moment OJ knew he fucked up.
It was at this moment OJ knew John's paying for my fucking bar tab.
Yes, the secret history of the AirRaidLorde.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you guys just kind of hanging around right now?
Yeah, just killing time. Phil's in the middle of a Street Fighter tournament.
Oh, look at his shirt. Evil something. Evil doer? Let's see this shirt.
Is it Evil Dead, maybe?
Evil Dink.
Evil Dick?
Oh, is it Evil? I think it's Evil Dink. Which I believe
I think
is
that's
a
Evil Dick. That's a C, surely.
I
being
think it's
cut
an
off by his-
N. Chat, you decide.
I think
Dink.
I think I see the dot of an I just above his lanyard.
Yeah, so I
and
think
then
it's
the C
D-I,
coming-
and then I see the N.
I don't see that as an N. I see that as the top of a C.
Let's see.
But maybe that says like a lot about.
Oh yeah, what I thought was an N is not. It's on the badge, so you might be right. Is it Evil
Yeah.
Dick? Let's see.
He's got to do. He lost against somebody, so now he's in the losers.
Can you give me a report on your friend, please?
That explains the look that was on his face when it turned around to see him. And
Yes.
he's just looking down at his phone, fucking seething about something.
God.
And that explains it all. That explains it.
Win all his matches here, and then if he does win, he gets to play the guy he lost to.
Oh, on the phone. Oh, look at that. New Balance. The New Balance shoes are already in full effect.
Oh my! I won't be able to stick around for that.
Look. Okay, now think about what this dude is doing. He's just sticking the camera at Phil and talking to someone else. Great. Cool. A lot of fun, this guy.
Caught footage when he faced him.
Oh yeah.
It's like DSP's
To be
revenge.
fair,
Oh, careful with the gut. Pull that out.
to
Pull
be
that
fair,
gut out.
I'm glad he
Yeah.
did, because this is DSP in the wild.
Yes, I do appreciate this for sure.
From a sociological, like an anthropological perspective, this is much appreciated.
Watch
This
this.
is like seeing footage of like undiscovered tribes.
Yeah. Feels like, why is no one interested in me right now? No one's talking. What the hell?
Yeah. Just texting Panda, can you grab us this from the bar?
Yeah.
I caught footage when he faced him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
DSP's revenge. I'll have to look for it because John Rambo was taking footage of it
Yeah,
as
he
well.
actually wants me. He called me back here from a panel. He said to hang out. I think he wants me to help him film. That's his definition of hang out.
Well, it was funny.
Oh! Holy shit! Holy shit, OJ!
Out of nowhere,
Holy fuck!
from the top rope, OJ hits it. Let's hear that again.
Oh my god!
Phew. Yeah, J&J, we need that sound effect. The wasted sound effect from GTA. Waste. Pew.
Murder!
From the panel that he said to hang out. I think he wants me to help him film. That's his definition of hang out.
Oh, it stings worse the
just-
second time.
Just fucking unbelievable. Like, the signs were all there.
Random level 3 super, nothing earned, just mashing, and it's beautiful. Gotta hear one more time. One more time, I apologize.
One more time, come on.
As we see Phil in his natural habitat with the blue balance, the convention badge resting on the gut as his phone is on his right hand, ready for mobile gaming.
Won't be able to stick around for that. I caught footage when he faced him.
Oh, yeah.
It's like DSP's revenge. I'll have to look for it because John Rambo was taking footage of it
Yeah,
as
he
well.
actually wants me. He called me back here from the panel. He said to hang out. I think he wants me to help him film. That's his definition of hang out.
Well, it was
Dude.
funny this morning. I was-
AirRaidLorde, right over the head, right? Does not even get that. You see that? It's like, okay, well, okay. Yeah, anyways. I was going to the place and yeah, this just does not even connect that's a little bit of a laugh point. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like, if you were there, you'd be like, huh, that's cool. But, oh yeah, like that kind of little laugh, Nothing. AirRaidLorde is ready to spout his next story.
I'll look for
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys.
I filmed too,
I asked my
yeah.
brother, I'm like, did Phil say who he's going to be with so I know?
Look, see, look, he's moved forward. It says evil dick.
You're right. Oh, hear this? AirRaidLorde is okay. AirRaidLorde now is describing how he doesn't know who Phil's going to be with because he needs to know who to be with to know how to film.
To film. Yeah.
This is something. I think whoever said that, JJ, I believe it was you, that said it. He does love Phil Burnell. That's for sure.
I'll look for you guys. And I asked my brother, I'm like, did Phil say who he's going to be with so I know who to look for? And he's like, yeah, a guy who with a thin guy with a beard and a hat. And he said, and a guy in a Taekwondo outfit with a long ponytail. I'm like,
Jesus.
Yeah. Taekwondo outfit and
Like-
long ponytail.
Like, those, imagine trying to find just one person based on that description at a fighting game tournament.
Yeah.
Either description, the guy in a taekwondo outfit, you've probably got a better chance with, but, thin guy with a beard, you're probably going to find quite a few of them there.
Down forward punch.
Just the vaguest descriptions of John and OJ.
Yes, and it's just weird about.
That's some skill right there.
It's like trying to learn. AirRaidLorde is very interesting. We've got a poll going on right now, Steve. Though, sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Who's
Yeah,
it gonna
no,
be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Down forward punch gets. Oh no. Kevin Nash again. Different audio clip though, so it was fresh. But AirRaidLorde is very interesting. Very interesting. We should do a whole episode on
So
AirRaidLorde.
still-
To be fair.
Look, do you reckon he's playing Snake on that?
Yeah, he's playing Snake. He's playing what's the games you playing on like those early games? He's playing Pac-Man. Damn it! I
One
wish
where
I
you
could.
have to connect the tubes and get the oil from one end to the other. Or
Wish I could spend money on this thing. Fuck.
solitaire going. I've got no cards. What do?
all right, I'll look for that.
That should make it fairly easy to spot.
Yeah. And then he said, oh, we didn't come in.
Thanks a lot, though. Down
so
forward punch. You're a legend,
for
man.
Nothing, but that's all right.
Sorry, dude. We kind of got up late.
Well, I looked at
VLX coming in with a poll.
Saturday. I didn't know what the time was.
We recorded some videos and sort of giving you guys some information, but the internet and hotel is terrible.
I'm trying to get in on my iPod right now.
China.
Not good.
No.
China is the car. Is
There's
the
like
poll
an
for
FBI
VLX.
Let me show you. There's like an FBI surveillance thing.
Seriously?
Oh God.
Yeah, this is crazy. Hold on.
What a video is this?
I gotta get it in my pocket.
What are we looking at?
What are you doing? What are you getting out?
This is just a
It's over in a minute, guys. We're gonna go to the end, I guess.
So settings. Oh.
He's showing it. He's showing his
Pay you
I
to get that.
tried to
He's showing.
while filming Phil.
Yeah, he's showing something to OJ while filming Phil. Look at that neck. I mean, Jesus. That's exactly the same pose he had when he accidentally left the camera on that one time.
Full head of hair though.
Very full. Look at that. Extremely
There's
black.
like the vaguest hint of a slight beginning of a bald patch right near the top, and that could just be like lightning and the compression and everything. So
Yeah.
as close to a full head of hair as I've ever seen.
The patch is
Look,
forming.
look, look.
Yeah.
You could already see where Mama Linda's fucked it up though.
God damn it, Linda.
Look at this. Oh, holy shit! Look at that. All right. Look at that.
Oh, this is a great video.
Where is it?
I love this video.
Oh, they took it down. What the fuck was it? It was right here. It's an FBI surveillance thing. It had.
Dude, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh my god!
You can name your Wi-Fi whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
Of course,
how did
people
he
do.
not?
Oh my god,
Wow!
this
okay,
dude
so
fell
it was
for a
real.
Wi-Fi name, and so was OJ. By the way, this is embarrassing for OJ. Unless OJ's just trying
Well, I
to
mean,
like,
unless
have,
OJ's about to like get it now, like,
Yeah.
oh mate,
we'll see.
maybe
he's just trying to
explains
play
after
along.
the camera cut.
Yeah, I'll see.
What the fuck was it? It was right here. It's an FBI surveillance thing. It had it here.
Wow, I wonder if that's someone just pretending to be the
There you go, OJ.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, OJ. You were a legend, OJ.
Oh, and
I
yeah,
knew
and
you.
yeah.
I knew you weren't like this. I knew you were above that. We got a pull here coming in hot for Grisbra. Ooh, not a Hogan. Not sure who that is.
No. Yeah. Hey, there's an FBI surveillance internet connection on here. I was showing him.
Dude, he just told you. OJ explained it to him, and he still thinks it's real.
Really?
Yeah, it's locked though, so you need like some secret password to get in.
Oh my god! I can't be real. You need a secret password, as opposed to those non-secret passwords people always using. That is unbelievable. I did not expect this video to be this
These
good.
poor guys. These poor guys. I feel so bad for them.
God damn it.
Matthew.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get in, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Any last words, Phil?
I'm tired. This is what's wrong with tournaments. You sit and wait.
quick with a complaint, you know?
because of course he's complaining, yeah.
First words are complaining, of course.
Rest. You should take a rest.
All right, that's where the video ended. I did not cut that. That's where it ended. So we unfortunately didn't get any more Phil interview there. But there you go.
was
Now you know
promised
about the
Panda.
AirRaidLorde. Yes.
I was tricked in and seduced by Panda.
Okay, so this is now.
Oh, here we go.
So here's the situation in this one.
Yeah.
Phil is actually allowing fans to play with him at this point, and not just a fan. AirRaidLorde is on a few playthroughs. Like AirRaidLorde earned his spot enough to like be in some content. Okay, so this is when Panda's around, and Panda is now sitting in this room. And for some reason, I maybe some more Dent Sea Scrolls legends will know why no one else is here, because I think they're getting ready to like play together, but he's not here.
Maybe they're early. I guess
this
other
is-
people aren't joining that.
I have not heard this yet.
They've not told them.
Yeah, they haven't told him where to go. They're just sitting there like, what do we do? But yeah, so I guess we're waiting for Phil to come in. But this is AirRaidLorde and Panda interacting together. The year on this would be 2011-ish,
Is this
2012-ish.
This looks like COD Zombies, is it?
Something like
Okay.
that. Yeah, I think so. It could be. So here we go. I have not heard this, but I've told it's good. So let's enjoy it together. I don't think the video matters, but
Desperate and lose your mind, you go on fatal attraction on someone's ass.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hot start.
Did you watch any
I
Game
swear
of
to God,
Thrones videos?
she's gonna bust out. Hell no, I never even subscribed to her. I never subscribed, I never watched a single video. Because I watch every single one of DSP's videos, so why would I bother watching hers? I already know what happens.
Okay. so he
Jesus.
watched. She watched every single DSP video. We know that. Okay, thank you so much, KWO. This is a few days after the Panda Lee announcement. They're playing Twisted Metal. Thank you. You're a legend. AirRaidLorde is eating something on a
I think
plate.
it's Air Raid. Yeah.
And Panda just said that apparently she doesn't watch that. Someone, we don't know, but she doesn't watch that video because she watched every DSP video. So who needs it, right? There we go.
You must have a lot of free time to watch all of DSP's videos.
Oh. Damn. AirRaidLorde got some spice. Damn. You must have. I mean, I think literally that's not like a dig from him. I bet it's just like
Yeah.
You know, like just saying stuff.
Still.
Big ups, Vikes. Vikes says, "Man, I wish Panda Ree would do an interview." I think we all do. Your pull shall be coming down shortly. But thanks so much, Vikes.
I do. Every time I'm on the internet, I bring up a video. If it's a walkthrough I'm not a fan of, I kind of mute it or turn the volume down while doing other stuff.
Understandable.
I don't sleep often.
No. Yeah.
I don't sleep often. Great.
I sat through every single part of Epic Mickey.
Yeah. What?
God, she already has that laugh down hard, doesn't she? Sat through all of Epic Mickey. And some say Phil picked up the laugh from her. And clearly she had it since the beginning, because there it is, that goat. Hers is not much of a goat. It's more of a honking. I'm not sure how to describe Panda Lee's version of the goat laugh.
Hooting.
Hooting.
Like an owl,
It might be.
maybe?
Yes. It's kind of a
That's some skill right there.
Here we go. Vikes' pull is coming down the hatch right now. Here we go. What's it going to be for Vikes? It's going to be a Mark Henry, unfortunately.
So open
Well, not unfortunately. Maybe you like him.
Why do you think he was so open with you?
Oh, okay. Wait. Great point. Great question, AirRaidLorde. Why do you think he was, so open with you? Here we go.
Yeah. Why do you think he was so open with you when you sent him that message? Why do you think he was so open with you?
You know, honestly, I have no clue. I didn't even realize he liked me until we started talking on the phone. Then I kind of suspected, but I really had no idea.
Okay, so just to recap, they started talking.
Oh, he moved her to the phone.
Yeah, he moved her to the phone. A classic move. We've all done it. You know what I'm saying? We've been there. And then she didn't know he liked her until they moved to the phone. So let's keep moving on with the story here.
How did he get your phone number?
Great question, AirRaidLorde is ironically a great interview for this because he doesn't take those social. I might not ask that directly. Yeah. How do you get those questions? How do you get your phone number?
Yeah,
but he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit.
You might sort of like be aware of like greater social cues. So you're like, oh, this is like maybe forbidden, or this is uncomfortable, or this is too private, or something. So you would veer away from it. But wow, he's going straight for it.
The Craig, Paul Primus says the Craig of that era.
Craig of that era.
Yes, the stuttering Craig of this era. Here we go, AirRaidLorde. Great question. Let's see what Panda's response is.
Well, what happened was after like 3 or 4 messages, he gave me his email, I gave him mine, we started emailing each other, and then eventually after that, he wanted to text me, so we started texting, and now we text every day.
Okay. Hold on. So make sure I get the facts straight one more time.
He gave me his email, I gave him mine, we started emailing each other.
3 or 4 messages, though.
After that, he wanted to text me, so we started texting, and now we text every day.
Okay, so Phil went through the progression of give me your email, right? First DM, right? Then we get to DMs.
Then three DMs later.
3 DMs later, say, hey, can I get your email? And then 3 DMs, well, a few times after that, get the phone number.
Yeah, but that's very common amongst internet predators to escalate that quickly because once you're on the phone to them, it's hard to prove what you said in a call unless that call's being recorded. You can't, So
yeah, just like the phone. The phone is the golden
you can
zone,
delete
right?
your texts.
I'm special.
You can delete your texts, and yeah.
There was a younger a younger Rambo that found the internet at a young age. And I remember if you could, when I was 12, 13, by the way, I wasn't doing any predatory stuff. I was 12 or 13 trying to get girls I was trying to convince girls I was 18, but I was 12 or 13. And I would say, like, if you got the email, you're like, yes, we're on the next step, boys. We're on the next step,
Yeah.
And that's the Phil's going through the progression here. Here we go.
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
Right. So, like, when I had a relationship with a girl in Canada, we met on a blogging website and we talked back and forth on that for a bit.
Yeah.
And then we got the emails.
Yeah.
And then we had that for a while. And then you get your phone calls. And obviously, it's difficult overseas, but you still, they're a part of it at that point. But you're still mainly communicating online. But these are periods of like months.
Yeah,
they're
sounds
not
like it. Three messages, messages.
And then, can we clarify who gave? He asked for her number so he could text her.
I don't think she said that. That's why I listened back. I don't think she said that. Let's see. ALT used carrier pigeon to talk to his first girl. Yeah, correct. That's a 9 out of 10. I'll shout out 9 out of 10s. 9 or higher jokes. I'll say that.
They were clay tablets sent by.
Yeah, we threw rocks at each other. Yeah, we write someone a rock and throw it.
That's some skill right there.
Right.
Down forward punch, you're a legend, man.
Yeah.
Well, getting the email address is equivalent to third base. Ooh, that's down forward punch's opinion. Here we go. What kind of pull we're going to get? I'll let you know, Steve. We got a...
That's insanely stupid.
I believe that is John Cena veteran version. The veteran salute. So, not a waste. DSP is saying it's a waste, but that's a great card. We'll get there one day. Here we go. But let's listen closely to hear if she reveals who asked who.
He wanted to text me, so
he wanted to text me.
He wanted to. Yeah, that's definitely he wanted to.
So he asked her.
Now we text every day.
So exciting.
It is. Now, how old are you? Are you Phil's age or are you younger?
Great question, AirRaidLorde. Damn, right to the fucking point. This dude is a great interviewer, oddly.
Oh, when was this? When was this?
So we're going to find out right now. What if she's like 16 and we're in trouble for playing this call? We get shut down. All right, here we go.
I'm younger than Phil, but I'm older than you.
Younger than Phil, but older than you. So doesn't want to say, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guy in a suit says pull because I have no idea how much crystals it costs. 10K crystals, my friend, but that also works. Thanks so much. You're a legend, guy in a suit.
Good way to put it.
Good way to put it.
That's
like
some skill right there.
Wouldn't you only say that if you're scared of... I mean, she's not young enough to be like, older women might want to share their age so fast, but at this age... Generally, you're kind of willing to share your age much easier, don't you think? At the age of Panda is right now, right? Steve, you see what I'm saying, right?
Maybe, so maybe she knows there's something there. Maybe she knows there's like a... If I say I'm like 18, somebody might be able to work it backwards, maybe.
Okay, so down forward punch says 18. She's probably 17 and a half. Yeah, we don't know. This is all conjecture, but it's just interesting that she answered that way,
Yeah, that's a very diplomatic way of putting it.
Yes. I'm not a conformer, nor deny if I was, that kind of style. But here we go.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that you might not mention if your boyfriend had been texting you to not mention it.
Yeah, before you turned 18 or something. Because remember, as the legend shared with us, or KWO shared with us, this is days after she was revealed, right? So if you might have been talking before that, you might not. Phil might say, "Hey, just don't get crazy. Don't say it out there." But let's keep going.
Frog Machine. It's the only time that Phil ever rounded a number up.
S tier. S tier.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I want to get the fucking. I want to get the thing. I gotta work on that before next stream. I want to get the shout out comments thing because like so many awesome comments I want to shout out. But here we go.
Some guy on the reveal video commented that it looks like an old Asian look. So.
Yeah, they're all immature. Don't pay attention to DSP fans. They're fucking idiots. A lot of them are fucking idiots.
What did she say? I know. Yeah, she's about to say, I know. Who you talking to, buddy? You're his biggest fucking fan. A lot of DSP's fans are idiots. Good point. All right, let's hear it again. Let's see how she responds to this.
Fucking idiots. A lot of them are fucking idiots.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought I'd be offended by something, but honestly, I am laughing hysterically. They're so ridiculous.
You have every right to. That's funny though.
of like the same insults anyway. I figured she'd have bigger boobs. I figured she'd be taller. I figured she wouldn't have glasses. I figured she'd be blonde. She'd be Asian.
What? What are these?
What?
I figured she'd have bigger boobs. I figured she'd be Asian. I figured she'd be blonde. What? Okay.
What happened there? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna check those comments, but I don't remember seeing like I figured she'd be Asian. Who's saying that? Who the
Well,
fuck's
there was
saying that?
pinned. There was that notification that he added, wasn't there?
Yeah, because that's
Video.
people said she did look Asian, and it didn't look like. I mean, when you see that, pretend that's the first time you see Panda Lee is that reveal video. Like, it's not out of the question she's Asian. So someone might say she looks Asian, but like, people thought she was gonna be Asian. People thought I was gonna have bigger boobs. Like, I don't think anyone said any of that. But anyway, you know how Panda was back in the day. Back in the day, before she made her face turn.
She'd be Asian.
I'm eating food right now, by the way.
I figured she would be Asian. I can't
Thanks, AirRaidLorde. While she's talking, I'm eating food, by the way, right now. That's not normal behavior.
cheers,
But
cheers, mate.
okay, let's keep going. While Steve's talking, I'm like, I'm eating food, by the way. Oh, thanks.
win with them, but
Yeah.
oh well. I'm the one dating Phil and not them, so.
I'm the one.
I'm the one. She's proud of it. Now she's definitely proud now. Damn. I'm the one dating him. Me. Wee.
Are you ever gonna go to a gaming convention with them?
Probably. I mean, I would definitely consider it if you wanted me to go with him.
Like, there's a
As
one.
long as he's okay with it and his friends are okay with it.
Yeah, there's one in Massachusetts, PAX East, coming up in April. He might go to.
Wow. Why do you know that?
There's one in Philadelphia, like Too Many Games or something like
Yep.
that. I don't know.
Yep.
One of them's in Philadelphia. I'll definitely go to the one in Philadelphia.
Oh, you must live close to them, to that place then.
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
There we go.
It still
Downtown.
hasn't moved
At
out
least
yet.
it's in the Northeast. At least I'm on the same side of the country as Phil.
Yeah. Well, I'm in New England as well, so I'm in the same side. I've met him in person a couple of times. I've seen him at MagFest, at Kineticon, at New York Comic Con.
Oh yeah, the video we saw was Kineticon. I believe that was Kineticon.
Right.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the video we watched first was Kineticon.
I've seen him when I visit him. That's the only time I've ever seen him in person.
She adds it on everything. I need to get that
Feels like
sound effect.
A nervous thing, that.
Yeah, it definitely
like
is a nervous thing, but she's doing it after every line.
Time I've ever seen him in person. I've never been to a convention before, to be honest.
So she has visited him, though.
They're pretty fun.
She's seen him once, yes. She's seen him once. And I just want to shout out Reno Ryan says, I love you, Steve of the Dead in the chat. So shout outs.
Oh,
to you,
thank
Steve.
you. Thank you, Rena Ryan. I love
The
you.
cons I went to were pretty, anime cosplay. You see fucking women with half, two pieces, magnet womans.
You see women with two pieces. Magnet women? What did he say there? Okay.
Didn't quite catch that bit, yeah.
I think he's trying to be like this cool dude that doesn't care about hot
Yeah.
chicks, I guess,
Yeah.
You see fucking women with half, two pieces, magnet womans. But, MagFest was more gamer oriented. You had bands and stuff. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm a female gamer that kind of usually stays out of conventions. I just sit at home and play the games that are fun with my friends online.
Exactly.
Of course, they all suck dick at the game.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like those other female gamers.
I'm one of those female gamers that just plays the game, like
Like one of them that cosplays,
yeah. Air raids are like, I hate those conventions where the hot women are around with the cosplay. I hate that shit. I'm here for the games, dude. Okay.
That's when I played that online when I first got it. Oh my god, that was shit.
Ooh, Project 7 reference.
Project 7 who knows what's gonna happen with that?
You've seen the first episode. It looks pretty cool, right?
I've seen the pilot and I saw the preview and it's amazing.
Oh, fans.
I'd like to be involved in an episode if you ever need someone, especially a chick, but...
Remember, she's extremely young here right now, but she's just funny. I'm down for helping if she needs a
fed up of
chick.
hearing about Project 7 at this point. Like every day, she's texting Phil. Yeah? Yeah? So, you know, she's like, how was your day? She's like, no, Project 7. Project 7.
I'm sure it was.
If she's ever expecting a, hey, darling, how are you doing? It's always going to be a, yeah, I'm in the middle of filming Project 7 and we're just having a break so that they can set this, blah, blah, blah. She's fucking done with it at this point, and she does not care.
You think so? I feel some kind of like sadness here. She's like, you know what? I wouldn't do it, especially if they need a woman. You know what I mean?
It feels performative, that, because her initial sort of reluctance to be like, you know, she's not drawn on giving an opinion of it. So
yes.
She's, you know, she's having to be like, again, a bit diplomatic the way she handles it. She's doing like Phil, where she doesn't give too many details away, so the vagaries are making me feel like she's lying. Maybe she hasn't watched it.
That could be, yeah.
Maybe she's like, you know, yeah, I saw the part. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that scene, yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Dwight Race,
I'd liked it, maybe.
Dwight Race, you've only missed some AirRaidLorde lore, and now we're getting to Leanna being interviewed by AirRaidLorde to start the night. We got a lot of forum posts to get through. Of course, we'll get through 10% of them, but let's go.
I love that AirRaidLorde.
Yeah.
AirRaidLorde's doing this interview with Panama, and you said before that he asked to do it, so that's why they're waiting in their own like lobby. And he didn't think to turn off the background music.
Oh no, he didn't. No, Jesus no.
Well, the way he put it to me is he said he was looking to have a lot of guest stars be on it in the future. So there's a lot of room there. So I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, if they ever need a really awkward Asian-looking non-Asian chick.
Yeah.
So nervous.
So what are your favorite games?
I just want to know how many Asians have green eyes. That's what I want to know.
Oh, come on, honey. You expect us to see those green eyes in that video? Come on.
I want to know how many Asians have green eyes. I mean,
Imagine in some do.
Yeah, damn. She's talking about one video. She's been on one video now, by the way, everybody. One video, the reveal video, is it. She's like,
how many Asians have green
So
eyes?
that must have been filmed when she came to visit him then. Because if she's
yeah,
back
that
home
first
now-
video, yeah. Yep, that's it. Oh, big ups to Buster. He has sent oh god. He has sent chapter 1 of AirRaidLorde's book into my Discord. I have chapter 1.
God.
Let's finish this first, then we'll do a poll. Then we'll do a poll to see what we go next after this. Let's finish this first. This is too much gold to pass up. But we have the first chapter, my friends. Let's go.
Asian with green eyes.
Neither have I. So,
Yeah, I have green eyes. Very rare, so.
what games do
Figured
you
that
like?
would give away that I'm not Asian.
Are we still on this? Damn, let it go, honey. Come on.
Eyes. Very rare, so.
What games do
Figured
you
that
like?
would give away that I'm not Asian.
AirRaidLorde, not getting any of it. Well,
She's like
what
trying to
game-
get back to... I had questions I wanted to ask you, so if you don't mind shutting the fuck up about your eyes.
It's great when the interviewer gives two shits about what you're saying and just wants to get their questions out. That's when you have a bad interview where they just roll through their questions. That's exactly what it's doing. It's like she's talking about, I have green eyes, which is very. What games do you like?
Leanne, what kind of games do you like?
What?
What kind of games do you like? Like, what are your favorite kind of games? RPGs, FPSs, like Modern Warfare 3? What are your favorites?
Well, when it comes to the new generation of PS3 and 360, I gotta say, overall, everything's kind of a little lacking to me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everything seems like it could be improved. When I was a kid, I was a Dreamcast PS2 girl. I love those things. I still have my original PS2. That thing is my baby.
Yep. 10 years old.
My
Mine's 10 years
Dreamcast
old.
unfortunately melted, but
Did you play Jack and Daxter?
I played, when I was a kid, I played Soul Calibur, Soul Blade, I played Tekken, I played Great
Yeah.
Moto, I played
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
I played Jack and Daxter.
Crazy Taxi.
I played a little bit of everything. I love Jack and Daxter.
Oh, Panty, yeah.
First Legacy. I'm never gonna beat that damn game, but I love it.
They just came out with an HD release. Phil said he was going to try to do it, but since there are so many games coming out, he's going to have to put it off until later on.
He's got to juggle. He's already started the juggling act.
No room in the schedule.
His career as a juggler's already started.
He's got so many games, dude. It's like, what can we do?
Big ups, Misery Merchant. We're watching this because of you. You sent this to me, so you're a legend forever.
Yeah, but the problem with me is when there's a game that's really super hyped, I usually won't get it though, or I'll get it much later. Like I never played Metal Gear Solid ever. None of the games. I never played them.
Me neither.
I never played Metal Gear.
Easy. Easy, AirRaidLorde. Take it easy.
You can see why he was a fan of Phil.
Yeah. Where did he learn that from? She's gonna love this. This is like a mating call for her. Let me try it. Pandy gets excited.
It sounds like my honey.
What else haven't I played? I'm trying to think of a really popular game I never played. I never played Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Never played Street Fighter. I always stuck to Tekken and Soul Calibur.
This conversation,
I
man.
never understood the hype around fucking Street Fighter either. I mean,
Jesus.
Bro, dude.
I mean, I don't know.
Damn. You're
Dude,
disobeying
you're
your
a DSP
master?
fan.
Yeah, disobeying your master?
I don't know get the hype about Street Fighter. I mean, whatever.
Fucking excommunicated. Banned. Exiled from this community.
I don't even know Street Fighter. I mean, you know, like me and you, we don't even get that, right?
I don't know, the graphics and the gameplay and the unoriginality all around kind of bothers me. I did play Mortal Kombat 2011 though, and I love that.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty good game.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it seems pretty good. You know, when you try to be cool, like Street Fighter, I don't get it. And the girl's like, I kind of like that. You're like, oh, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I think she means 2009 though, because 2011 was Mortal Kombat X. So
Oh, okay, got it. I thought he changes.
Either way, good shout.
I thought he
Good
changed
shout,
his
Leanna.
opinion real fast. Yeah, Leanna legit. Dude, she likes games, man. She's good.
Yeah. When he did, he was like, yeah, that one's cool though. Fuck
Yeah.
Street Fighter, but Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Making
cool.
moves. Dude,
AirRaidLorde's gonna get it.
Playing
Come on.
game on.
Ask for her email. It works.
Deception and like one other one. I've like playing Mortal Kombat like
Deadly Alliance. Yeah.
Yeah.
My girl.
But when I was young, I only played games, you know, like Halo, GTA. I played some of those games. I played more PS2 classics, but I changed over to the 360. Some things changed, but you know, now that I have this YouTube channel where I put out gameplay videos and stuff, people request games like University.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem with me. If I ever do eventually do walkthroughs, there's a lot of games I would probably pass up. Like Twisted Metal, I got it because Phil was getting it and wanted to play it with him, but I otherwise on my own probably wouldn't have gotten it.
Like, I hate this fucking Twisted Metal, but Phil got it, so.
Oh, she just wanted to play with the boy.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just one of those games. I hate driving games. Even though they're shooting and clowns and violence, I'm not a driving game person.
I hear you.
I hear ya. I have the game too, though, because I want to play with Phil, too. I fucking love Phil, so.
Only a single pure racing game. Like, the most racing I ever did was in, like, Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto. Those crazy
Oh, my God.
missions.
Can you imagine okay, just take yourself back into this time period.
Okay.
Yeah, it's AirRaidLorde's is the music. It's not
journey.
me. I wish the music wasn't on too, everybody. I can't do anything about it because AirRaidLorde left it on. But dude, imagine the calls between Phil and Leanna. Can you imagine? Like, you hear this conversation of that's going on between AirRaidLorde and Leanna. I know it's different, but like,
What game you playing, honey? Oh, I'm playing this. I'm playing that.
you know, is Phil just complaining and she like listens to it, or who do you think controls the conversation?
Phil.
I know you think so.
You know
Even
he's
back then?
complaining and she's listening. Even back then.
All right. Like definitely with Kat, no doubt. Phil's talking 99% of the time, and Kat says like, "Okay, yeah, honey." But Panda, I don't know. She's got a little more bite to her.
Less bite. Like, say if with Phil and Kat, it's like say 90% Phil, 10% Kat.
Yeah,
it's definitely closer to even with Leanna and Phil, but it's still more biased in Phil's direction. Like maybe 50, maybe 55, maybe 60.
yeah.
You know, it's more biased towards Phil still, because obviously he's the adult. He's the one that he's the YouTuber. She's the fan. You know, he's going to have that sort of power dynamic anyway. But yeah, she's still able to sort of like talk a bit, and he'll put up with her for a bit because in return he gets somebody that he can talk to, and he gets somebody that he can be like, look, guys, I've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess it works out.
Like
Good
you
point.
losers, yeah, got a girlfriend now.
Misery Merchant has a good point. Does it matter when Phil just ignores her? Yeah, good point. He doesn't he doesn't hear whatever she says. He doesn't hear it. So yeah, good point.
Oh god, that's one of my
And that's one of Phil's most fucked up things. Is like saying jokes. Phil just keeps on talking like it never was said.
There was the one. She was talking for a while about like arcade machines or something, and those machines are bitches, man, and all this stuff. And then Phil just sort of like looks up to the camera and goes, "Yeah, by the way, something about that Xbox controller. Yeah, you're right."
All right, let's keep going. We're almost done. This 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. All right, AirRaidLorde, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
He scored this major interview.
All right, it's been a great interview. Do you have any encouraging words for anybody out there if they're trying to get a girlfriend on Valentine's Day?
AirRaidLorde shooting his shot. He's lonely on this Valentine's Day and shooting his shot.
Close.
We respect it. I respect it. I respect it a lot.
Leanna, before we end the interview, how do I bone you?
Yeah, can I any way to bone you? Hold on, I spilled water. Oh my! Can we get back? Okay.
Certain D words that I'll be looking up on the chat.
Oh my god, where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, everybody.
10-year retrospective, all the goat laughs.
Let me get back. All right, hang on 1 second. There we go. We're right about there.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say, Leanne, before we switch off here? Probably not.
Did you hear that? Probably not.
Nothing.
Do you have anything to say? Probably not.
Right, I've asked you all my questions now to conclude the interview. Any last word?
Probably not.
How do I get laid?
We got a pool from Sir Lager up. The Hurt Business. Not sure who that is, but what a waste. All right, give me 1 second. I spilled water literally on my keyboard, so I got to get a towel real quick. I'm going to go back 30 seconds and play the last 30 seconds, and I'll be right back.
This is the bit where we find out that Chew isn't on holiday because you can hear her on ALT's mic going, "Look, I don't care that you spilled water. Fuck off."
I know. Chew, can I please get a towel? I was like, fuck you. All right, hang on a second. Be right back.
Leanna is pissed.
Do you have anything else to say, Leanne, before we switch off here?
Apparently not. No. No words. Tits.
The fucking shit.
Oh.
No, I asked.
Technical style difficulty. No, that's not what you asked, AirRaidLorde. Let's be honest.
Hard as hell now.
I don't know. Can she hear me? And did you hear?
She said, "I'm back." She said, "Can you hear me?" That's the nightmare. Can she even hear me? Here we go. I'm back. Back in action. Here we go.
They said.
Yara.
I think my fucking mic's breaking up. All right. It was a good interview. I'll see you folks.
That's one way to say it. Yeah, pretty good interview. Yeah,
well, she's talking.
Well. Yeah, went pretty well. Great.
Yeah, the fucking DSP fans want to see this.
Jesus! What the fuck? So aggressive. Like, what is that?
Wow.
I guess
Like
the
you're
DS
above the fans, mate.
Yeah, I guess DSP fans want to see this. God damn.
Jesus.
Out of
All
nowhere.
the DSP
dude.
fans are SOBs.
Out of nowhere. DSP fans. Hope you enjoyed that. A little more modern take than we usually do in Dent Sea Scrolls, but I think that was worth it. That was a lot of fun for me. Hope you enjoyed it, because we're definitely going to do an AirRaidLorde episode. Don't worry about that, because there's a lot of stuff there to unpack. But let's get to our normally scheduled program. The Dent Sea Scrolls are open, and we are, analyzing the ancient texts. And today we're going to start with a little bit of a comeback from something I think we missed, Steve. It was me and you together, so you can't just blame me on this.
Right.
But this
I'm still gonna.
yes, but this was from this long as shit tournament recap, as we all remember this beauty. And this was where he won. Remember, he said,
this one was like, I don't remember anything about other people. The pixels, the pixels one,
I pointed at after he lost, he pointed at the energy bars and said, "Pixels, my friend, you won by pixels. I hope you feel lucky." That dude just died from embarrassment. The person he was talking to just died from embarrassment. They couldn't handle it.
Fuck, I have no recall to that. I can't come back. There's nothing.
There's no way back from this.
If only I hadn't won.
If only I didn't win, then I wouldn't get owned. But anyways, real quick, for anyone who didn't know, this is a tournament recap from Phil. It's awesome. We might have to do the whole thing again because we already did it in one episode. But here's one line that I think we really missed that I want to talk about is, I don't remember much about the third match, right? Except that I got my ass beat pretty bad. Wow. Did that get my spirits down? Okay? It got his spirits down. I honestly have no excuse besides I smoke too much dope.
No.
Now you are the cerebral style legend, of course. So I think this is Phil trying to be cool because he doesn't seem to me like a person that enjoys that kind of stuff. But what say you, of course, Steve?
I'm with you on that. I think that is a front because I don't remember much about the third match, except that I got my ass beat pretty bad. People might rightly call you on the fact that, you don't recall much about this epic novel of a recap. You don't recall this one match where you got your ass beat pretty bad. So it's, smoke too much dope, so you forget stuff. I've also had those munchies. Am I right?
Yeah. You guys know about that, right? Munchies. Yeah, we all have that, right?
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. Also, we skipped over this a bit too much again, though, because we did talk about this.
Can you blame us, though?
We did talk. I know, it's fucking Bible. We did talk about the seizure incident, which was very funny.
Yeah.
But this one we skipped, which I wish we didn't. Anyways, continuing my tournament log, after my first loss, I felt pretty stupid and embarrassed. So I felt like doing something to feel better. I was pretty hungry. All I had to eat all day was a yogurt and 2 slices of French toast. So I decided to get something for everybody to eat. Money is no big deal to me. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts and bought 3 dozen.
Because I've got credit cards.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Money is no object. Visa. Anyway,
flexing on 21.59.
Dude, yes. Money is no big deal, dude. Money is no big deal to me.
$20.
So, I don't know about you guys. So, anyways, he went to Dunkin' Donuts and bought 3 dozen assorted donuts and 50 munchkins for everybody to enjoy. It cost me $21.59. Why do you say the price that exact? Like, what the fuck? Who's writing that?
He remembers.
Like, no one on earth writes the exact amount in this fucking write-up, dude. Who's doing that?
It cost me over $20, wouldn't you?
In your personal fucking, finance journal, you'll probably round it up. All right, I spent like $20. He's doing the fucking cents. $21.59. What a jerk. Wait, I didn't see this part. It cost me $21.59. What a jerk. He wouldn't give me a mall discount, even though I've worked in the mall for over 2 years. For the most part, it was...
Like, sorry, but if you work at a coffee shop, you don't get a discount at the game shop.
Yeah.
It's in the same mall.
Can you imagine Karen Side Phil? Excuse me, sir. I work at the juice area in the second floor.
I do the salads, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't really help here. I mean, anyways, for the most part, it was a success. Yeah, exactly, Crackerjack. Do you know who I am? You know that's what he said, too. Do you know who I am? I work at the juice and salad store, so I'm kind of a big deal. You know, we're kind of in the same camp. But anyways, for the most part, it was a success. Everybody seemed very happy. There were about 25 munchkins and 12 donuts left for after everything was done. I was feeling pretty mad that nobody... Oh, my God. Ooh. I was feeling pretty mad that nobody would eat my donuts. Then somebody from FYE ran in and stole them. So at least they went to good use. Good stuff. I think a lot more people like me now. Oh my God.
How you doing, Phil? Donut.
Oh God. I was feeling pretty mad that nobody would eat my donuts. So he says first. Yeah, real quick. I'm going to say this. Yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on this? How about thinking it was a success or not success? Like that tells me, I want to get 2 DSP on you here, but you buy things for people and you give it to them, and that's already the success. What is Phil judging is a success or not success in his mind, in your opinion, Steve?
Did the mall. Because he gives you his list, right?
Yeah.
3 dozen assorted donuts and 50 munchkins. And at the end, he's left with 25 munchkins and 12 donuts. So for the most part, that's a success. People have eaten equivalent to half, if not more. Half the munchkins, more than half the donuts. Yeah. Right? Little disappointed that they weren't all gone, but at least somebody took them for somewhere else. So, you know, maybe they'll like him now. Yeah. Somebody will come and go, hey guys, Phil's bought DSP, that guy, yeah, donuts from him. Nobody where he was playing what.
Conker's got it right.
It's such a transparent thing, yeah.
Is that the donut guy? Look, cat hair on my mouse. All right, here we go. Sometimes it happens. All right, here we go. Is that the donut guy? Yeah, that's the donut guy. All right, anyways, let's keep moving. That was from just I don't know how we missed that because it is gold. What the fuck? Hang on.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, look at it all. Look at everything we covered.
Yes, we covered a lot. Hang on, my mouse is going nuts, as you can see. Hang on, let me wipe the bottom.
But it's such a transparent attempt at currying favor. Like, yeah, if I buy everybody pizza, they'll love me. And which, you know, to be fair, I always feel a bit better about the person who buys pizza if I'm at a party. So, hey, we wanted loads of pizza. Hey, you know, hey, cool, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. But it takes more than that. You know, you actually have to be nice to people, not just buy their affection.
You can buy stuff. Yeah, you can do it from buying stuff. That's what Phil thinks for sure. This is also the legendary thread that gave us Monkey Spank.
It's transactional. It's always been transactional. Even that early age, it's transactional to him. I have given you donuts, therefore you should like me. That's a narcissist trait. If I treat you well and I treat you nice, you now owe me for later on down the line.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a very narcissistic thing, and it's that early. So,
Interesting.
It's interesting.
Oh, come on, mouse. You gotta be kidding me. All right, here we go. Mouse is flipping out. All right, here we go. Back to at it. So real quick, I just want to get, before we get through, I want to make sure this is the one that said Monkey Spank, just in case anyone missed it. This is also the Monkey Spank thread. So this is the thread that does not stop giving us.
Black Doom's got a good point. Yeah, he should spam donuts in his chat now.
Donuts. Was it a success or not a success? Oh my God, come on. I guess the water. I gotta. My keyboard is going through it right now. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Here we go. Oh my God. Fuck. Okay, here we go.
This is how the submarines crash easier than this.
Shit! What is clicking? Hang on. Go back to different screen.
Plug in your wireless Logitech controller.
I'm unplugging keyboards. Hang on. Give it a second.
We're having that sort of deep dive, folks.
Yes. Read the thread again while I fix the mouse. Read the thread. Enjoy the
I
thread.
love the pretension of it. Please, let me give my account of the August 3rd tournament at FYE.
Like it's on
Just
trial.
I
To all
think
those
this is
interested.
probably the most exciting and eventful tournament that there has been in FIE in a long time. There should be like
God.
a fireplace beside him, you should like sat in a leatherback chair, like a smoking jacket, pipe.
Fireside chat.
First of all, this being Bobby's last tournament, he was the manager of the arcade for a while. He decided to make it a lot more professional than the last few. Even though it started late as usual, he brought back the tables and the barriers.
All right, we back, I think. So let's keep moving.
Chat out to Danny Hackett chat, but he's trying to plug in his typewriter.
yes, the typewriter strats. Oh no.
These donuts are amazing.
Oh no, I gotta clean up my. I'm trying to search for monkey spank and it's doing N instead of M, so I definitely gotta clean this bitch out. But we'll keep moving. Anyways, I promise you, this is where monkey spank is too. Where does it say that? I think anyway, jokingly. I know he says jokingly. I want to see that again.
Yeah, it's down right near the end.
I thought so too. I don't think anyone can call me monkey spank anymore.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was it?
Oh,
fuck! You saw it?
Yeah, I think I saw it then briefly near the bottom.
If anyone sees monkey spank, let me know. Oh god, how can I lose it? I'm literally can't even search for it because it doesn't.
Oh no! Is this a different one? Because this is the I can represent Connecticut. I can prove that even though I lost, and the moral victory was mine.
I got MON in. Oh no, this is the original. There we go, the original. I'm trying, Demon Man. I'm doing Control F, but the keys are fucked up because I'm pushing two keys with one. All right, but it says "Good work, Monkey Spank." That's the original.
I use a trackball, Dark Wolf. Don't diss him for that. I use a trackball.
All right, let's move on to our. We're just old content. We're getting to new content now. New content. So as we start with the new content, I gotta share this tab. Just want to share that Phil was also in some other groups. This is not anything groundbreaking, but just to let you know, he was in some other groups, and this is a Sonic group that Will Moses also took part in. The question was about the hard bosses, and Will Moses here in 1999 says the Egg Viper was hard, not because of cheesy eye or anything, but because he changes styles of attack about 4 times. So basically, since you don't know what's coming, and if you haven't read a FAQ and cheated, you have to die about 4 times before you can really beat him. Is this the first beginner's trap? I think so. I entered this into the court.
This is the first excuse already. Look, you can't adapt. The game's cheating, and you cannot respond to the game changing. Therefore, you must. I can't respond. Therefore, you mustn't be able to. And if you can, you've cheated. Because I can't.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. August 9th, 1999. Wow.
Sounds good. I think this is the first beginner's trap. Let's move on here.
You're right. It might be.
We're going to go through a kind of a rush of just kind of single hits because I want to show it to you, but there's not a whole story there. But we'll still go through it all. So this is one post. No one else responded, just from Will Moses from his thing, February 15th. Just a few minutes ago, I tried to talk to the guys at Capcom, but some guy named QW banned me. What? WTF? I didn't even say a word yet. Had only been in the room for 3 seconds and I get banned? I had some good combos there a few days before. And then this. Thanks a lot, whoever you were. You idiot. So
yeah, that's a name that's got to come back. That's people have got to be named that in chat. Or WQ.
That's got to be the most niche costume you could wear at our convention. So this could be the first time Phil was banned. One of the first, actually, 2000. He was banned from a very, very, very notable. Next, we have VMU's US support. This is people talking about the VMUs from the Dreamcast. Shit like that.
the little memory card things.
Yes.
In and have your little chow on for Sonic Adventure.
I thought they were cool. But Phil's saying I'm honestly glad that the US VMU support has been dropped. Whether it had to be now time released or codes, everybody will be able to play as the Dreamcast characters. Not only those who have a Japanese's Dreamcast. I thought this was pretty stupid to believe to begin with. So already hating on Japanese stuff. Worth noting. Nothing else in this thread, so we'll keep moving. Trying to get quick hitters here. Then we're going to keep moving. This one here I put because it's a question about... What is the question about? Combo video. So Viscount, the legendary Viscount.
Wow, big ups.
Yeah, 2000. He's a young gentleman himself. Talking about shit. I don't. It's not. Doesn't worth it. But let's go. I promise it doesn't matter. Let's go to Phil's response to this thread. Chocobo's throwing out stuff about how someone says the attitude of everyone new is a scrub until proven otherwise is based on probability. The likelihood of someone new to this group who is actually good and who isn't known by other well-known players is so low. It's not worth assuming otherwise. So good point, right? She's saying like, why does it, if you're new to that automatically mean you're good? Unfortunately, that's just the case. So whatever. But Phil's response is, "Don't worry, Chocobo. I'll try to make it to ECC 2000 this year. Humble, ain't I?" Oh, he's very humble already. I'm not reading the whole thread to see if there's any gold there, but okay. So this is a post that Moses DSP started himself. I was just thinking, isn't it going to really change the game when there are only 4 attack buttons? I mean, how on earth will the computer be able to distinguish when you want to chain 2 quick jabs or use a strong punch? What will this do to the chain combos? If Capcom wanted to have separate tag buttons for each character, they should have added extra ones. Oh, God. Here we go. What was that?
All right. Here we go. Yeah.
Right. Here we go.
Business side, Phil.
Here we go.
This is how Capcom should do things.
Oh, come on, keyboard. That's keyboard flipping out. Fuck, man. This water. I did all on the right side of the keyboard. I got to clean it out. I can't now. We got a stream going. Okay. We'll call that fine for now. Okay. I was just thinking, it's back here. Isn't it post a message? I can respond. I can literally respond. Should I post a message in response? Great point, Phil. I was thinking the same thing myself.
I'm glad to see you've been vindicated by history.
Yes. I come from the future. This point is dumb. Anyways, I was just thinking, isn't it going to really change the game when there are only 4 attack buttons? I mean, how on earth will the computer be able to... This is why I saved this one. How on earth will the computer be able to distinguish when you want to chain 2 quick jabs or use a strong punch? Oh, the computer telling the button inputs. Okay. What will this do to the chain combos? Yeah. This is deep lore. So fine there. Fine there. Everyone responds respectively. Respectfully.
Well, I'm assuming it will understand when you want to do 2 quick, like quick jabs, when you press the quick jab button twice.
I'm just afraid that this is going to totally change the mechanics of the game, dude, and make it simpler.
Oh God, yeah! Imagine making a game simpler for people to get into.
Would want that.
It's not like that would be successful, right now or anything,
Yeah. All right, next up we got. Okay, right here. Share this tab. We got this one. This one is. This is Phil right here from Moses. Sorry, it already responded, but he said they're talking about a fighting stick, and Phil says one word: blocky. The stick is not a circle, but a diamond layout. Good luck doing any rounded motion on that piece of shit. If you're a charged player only, it will make you happy though. Just don't jam it on too hard, or the joystick comes out. Whoops. The 80% piece of crap became a paperweight the second day I bought it. I had the SNES one. It was great. Used it till the day I sold my SNES. It's a square stick, but I had no problems with it. Only thing I didn't like was that it was too loose, not stiff enough. I had a problem doing FBs or DPs. Oh, that's a response from Jinston.
Forward, back, so down. Right.
Yeah.
But still, I mean...
Oh, here it is. Here's DSP.
They're never
this is DSP. This is all DSP. This part was all DSP. So there you go. This is Will Moses' email. Yeah. Just so you see I highlighted it there. There we go. But one word... blocky. Anyways, he broke it in one day. By the way, that's the storyline here. Second day, he broke it from mashing too much, basically, or using the stick too hard. There's the lesson.
It was too loose. So he was very obviously slamming it hard.
Yeah. Too blocky. Let's keep moving. These quick hitters here.
Came a paperweight the second day about it. Just it's always been there, hasn't it?
It always has. God, they're complaining.
Okay.
So people are complaining about Marvel's Capcom 2 stuff they hope is fixed, right? So things they hope will get, patched or whatever the fuck. So of course our boy needs to caulk. Someone said, let me zoom in a little bit here. Someone said, if I can, Someone said, Striders not need to be toned down. Other characters just need a little improving. Any good Striders? I live in Connecticut, and if anyone remembers ECC... Oh, better not do that. What the fuck? My keyboard is right now fucked. All right, that one, yeah. Any good Striders? I live in Connecticut. If anyone remembers ECC4, they'll remember how CT represented in the MVC tourney. Like, representing is such a thing. Like, it holds massive value. Yeah. Representing is something we hear so much in these threads, is representing Connecticut. And I'm going to be the guy, you know? We're Connecticut boys. But there's some really good... Yeah, go ahead.
He's built at this moment. He's building his identity around that. And not only am I a fighting game player, but I'm a Connecticut fighting game player. The CT scene could take on anyone at nationals. You know, we are that good. You know, and I'm part of that. So he's investing all his like his ego and his identity into. Well, not all, but he's investing a lot of his ego and identity into this. And then later on, when they reject him, because he becomes the king of hate.
Yes.
If he moves out of Connecticut. Connecticut's a shithole. The crime rate, the weather's bad for his back, all that shit. Just enough, it justifies moving because he's done at this, but he's done once he's rejected. But right now, he still wants to be part of that, so he's pushing it hard. Yeah.
Strider has insane. Okay, so he's talking about like deep stuff about the game.
Also, Strider ruled in NBC2. Fuck you, Phil.
If Strider isn't toned down, the game will suck. Enough said. That's his classic sign-off, by the way. Anyone didn't know? Enough said.
Enough said.
All right, enough said.
You can just find... You don't even need to search for his username. Just find enough.
Enough said. Yeah, enough. That's it. Okay, so we got here next up. We got Woe Moses talking about why not they release Third Strike for the DC, which is Dreamcast. It's pretty simple, actually. It's something Capcom has been doing for years. Don't let them fool you. They probably have Third Strike completed for Dreamcast already. However... think of it this way. If you release Third Strike and Street Fighter 3 Double Impact at the same time, who would buy Double Impact? Nobody. Since the newer game is also out there. So what Capcom will do is release Double Impact just in time for the holiday season. It makes the perfect Christmas gift. Seems like a decent ad campaign, no? What's the ad campaign? It's a perfect Christmas gift? So groundbreaking. Oh, I'm not sharing it. Here we go. Sorry, guys. There it is. It makes the perfect Christmas gift. It seems like a decent ad campaign. No? Okay, makes sense. Then 1 month later, release Third Strike. So all the little kiddos save their Christmas money and get it. So by doing this, they sell 2 games instead of 1. And a hell of a lot of them will boot due to the holidays. Get it? And a different note, blah, 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 not interesting. But no one responded to this.
You don't want to dilute your pool. So that's like a lot of the problems with fighting games in the latter half of the 90s and like the 2000s was that it's just too many at that point, you know? Why bother buying the newest Street Fighter 3 cabinet when you know in a couple of months Capcom's going to release an updated version of it? And then after that, they'll do another one. So, yeah.
The funniest part of this is no one responded. So good, nice spouting there. No one cares.
Clearly, enough was said.
Yep. All right, so this is another thread that DSP started himself. As Street Fighter and speed. All right, guys, you ready? I think that speed is an important factor in the enjoyment level of any game. Generally, the more fast-paced the game, the more fun it is. Of course, there are
exceptions.
Nobody
plays chess.
Anybody remember the old SNES version of Street Fighter 2 Turbo with a 10-star speed setting? It was a trip. It was a trip. Who says this? It was a trip. It sounds like for me, it's like a grandpa saying, like, it was a trip.
Yeah.
But the tendency is that as games progress, like we heard on Tractor Beam yesterday, Phil said the term spear chucker.
Holy shit! Really?
And that's like that's old school racism. You know what I'm saying? That's like your grandpa says that one. You know?
Yeah.
He said spear chucker. Go check Tractor Beam stream yesterday if you haven't seen that. He says spear chucker. I'm not saying that. That's what Phil said himself. Thank you. But the tendency is that as the game progresses, they get faster. Faster games are more fun to play because you really have to be really good to react in time. So if you can amass a good number of wins, then you know that you...
Oh, wow.
Who thinks like this? If you can amass a good number of wins, then you know you must have some skills to speak of, dude. Okay. He put so much, like, already, that win number. If you can put together a good number of wins, you know you must have some skills to speak of. Okay, dude.
This is how I justify myself. This is how I like big up myself and my ego. I have the wins. I have, the skills. I have, that behind me, and that as part of my ego. So yeah, it's really important to win, even at this early stage.
Yeah. As for RV versus MVS, did you play with him in the high speed setting? It's just sickening. He doesn't ever materialize solidly. Just those transparent shadows. You got one big old one response here.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I disagree. First response, I disagree, bro. I don't think speed is a determination of who is a better player. I agree with this person. Shiranui Genon says, maybe that's An Lee from a different time. Anyways, let's keep moving here. That was Phil's starting one. This is just a little silly one here. This is silly. Someone asked about, is there someone that plays Ryu's song?
Mm-hmm.
And Will Moses, of course, with his masterful knowledge, says, you were someone that asked, like, I think they're playing Ryu's song, this kind of rock band. That's what he says, basically.
Yeah.
Will Moses says, you were the only one going crazy. The song is Stranger by the Day by Shades Apart. It's on the American Pie soundtrack, and it sounds nothing like Ryu's strange music at all. The tempo, beat, rhythm are all different. You either must be high or listening to a pretty fucked up Street Fighter soundtrack. By the way, the song itself rocks.
Rocks. To be fair, 1999,
Okay, so Steve, I want to put you on the spot here. What's the difference between a tempo, a beat, and a rhythm?
I
know there's a difference, but it's tough to tell it, right?
Yeah, like your tempo and your beat. I don't do, like, I was a drummer and a bassist, and I'm struggling.
Yeah.
So...
Can you please explain the difference? Thank you. All right, but the tempo, beat, and rhythm are all off, yeah. So stop saying stuff. That's...
Yeah, I mean, clearly.
Real quick, we're gonna take...
The tempo is the time signature, and the beat is the amount of things that you can fit within that time signature, and the rhythm is like the amount that you could play to. So I don't know. I was trying to think, like, if I was given a beat and then I was like playing to fit notes in, your tempo's like 180 beats a minute, so your beats can be, a given number, and then I don't know. Why am I doing this now?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just trying to think. Like, Stranger by the Days. Does it sound like?
He does enough fucked up shit. That's not drilling for this, but I thought it's funny. They're all different. The tempo, beat, and rhythm are all different, and you must be high, dude. You must be high, which I do because I smoke too much dope. Remember, we just saw earlier he said that.
Did. So. Yeah.
He's also a dope enjoyer, so there we go. This conversation is about, I promise we're working away to our what does he say here? Why did I put this in here? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a mini tournament story here. Someone's asking about why some people just like to mash anything, and even a Shin Shoryuken that whiffs. Yes, saw this today more than once. Maybe that's because it works. If it happens to even tap the opponent, you see, if you don't initially connect with a Shin Shoryuken and get the 4-hit big damage auto combo, it turns into a juggle move of sorts. Once I was Ryu, and my opponent was Wolverine. I had only a sliver of energy left. He had about 1/3 of his. Well, he decided to use a well-timed Fatal Claw right after I did a whiff crouching roundhouse. I decided to try something stupid to save my life. So I did a Shin Shoryuken. Ryu became invincible, flew up with the uppercut, and tagged Wolvie in the midair. Out of the Fatal Claw, I immediately began mashing the buttons. And amazingly...
No change there, then.
Yeah, that's why I put it there. Mashing the buttons. And amazingly, the move, which I thought for certain would whiff, turned to a massive 9-hit juggle combo that just barely killed Wolverine. It was pretty damned amazing. So, don't criticize, because anything is possible. Anything is possible, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you.
If you just believe in yourself, you too can pull off a Shin Shoryuken.
1999, August...
Wolverine out of the air. It's inspirational, it really is.
Yes! August 30th, 1999, this post. So Phil was born in 1982, in April, or more early the year. So he'd
17.
17.
Hey, yeah, 17 at this point. It's August, so his birthday.
I guess that's 17. Something a kid might say. I was going to say, like, I'm not saying anything I did at 17 was pretty damned amazing on a forum. Like, am I saying that? I don't think so, but I don't know. He's 17, to get him some slack. It was pretty damned amazing. I'm going to say that tomorrow on Twitter. So yesterday I did Dent Sea Scrolls with Steve. It was pretty damned amazing.
Damned amazing.
So don't criticize, because anything is possible. Let's put this on a t-shirt. Someone responded, not criticizing, but that's normal for Shinji Arukin if you don't get the close-up version. Besides, I was talking about a complete whip. Anyways.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he doesn't respond anymore, or I tell you, he doesn't. Okay.
I'd like to see someone say that to me the next time. He's like, so here's why Capcom's wrong and here's what they should do. So like, don't criticize Phil. After all, anything's possible.
yeah, just say that only. Everything's possible, Phil. What's really funny here is that a few months ago, I was the only guy on the message board who disliked. Someone's asking about A3. Okay, this is the longest shit. But Ryu and what's A3? Advanced Alpha. Yeah. I'm not a fighting game at all, but is Ryu fucked?
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
And of course, well, Moses has to say here. What's really funny here is that a few months ago, I was the only guy on this message board who disliked A3. While everybody,
fuck off, A3 rules.
Everyone else was saying it was better than ST and the best Street Fighter ever. I was arguing how hella boring the game was, dude. It's slow, and most of the... Oh, we know how much you hate slow. And most of the characters still suck. Instead of tweaking the characters, it seemed like only a select few were left the same. Everybody else was weakened, therefore making the untouched characters better than all the others. I said that overall, MVC was a better game, not because it has better play mechanics or better characters or combos, because overall, it's just a hell of a lot more fun to play. But everyone flamed me. What's funny is that all the people who flame me no longer post on this board. So what happened to them? Okay.
He outlasted them.
Yeah, outlasted another one.
Outlasted them. Outlasted Machinima. Outlasted Curse.
Of course I knew this would happen. Yeah, I know. When a game is relatively new, everybody's so high on the hype that even if the game sucked huge ass, they'd swear it was the best thing they've ever seen. Hell, the same thing happened with Zelda 64.
Oh!
Until everybody realized it was just 60 hours of the same repetitive dungeon exploring bullshit.
Oh,
now hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That's
you mean like one of the most consistently acclaimed best games ever? Like literally, is usually like that and Final Fantasy VII. Dude,
wow. Everyone
Oh,
realized it was just 60 hours of the same repetitive dungeon exploring bullshit.
There's a man who never went fishing.
Oh, man. Ocarina was like legit. The second it came out was loved, and it's been loved ever since. Like, without a doubt.
The amount of times I bought it for a new console.
Yeah.
I've had it on the N64, the GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U. If I had a Switch, I'd probably have it on that.
If you Street Fighter 8 SFA 3, okay, if you play the game at home by yourself, and so the abusable nuances don't affect you, then more power to ya. But the fact remains that the game is just shit at a highly competitive level. Oh yeah. By the way, like, who types like this? I want to shoot myself in the face when I see sentences like this. Oh yeah. By the way, if you think A3 is better than KO8, get the Dreamcast version of both games. I go with King of Fighters. Oh, yeah. By the way. Jesus, dude, relax. All right.
Start doing it in the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm all right.
Just talk. I know, he's trying these long as shit opinions on shit. There's like, no one's listening. Anyways. I go with KO for any friggin' day with better music, more frames of animation. Of course, he already cares about that. More frames of animation. You fuck.
FPS.
Oh god! All right, and so what if there's only 2 modes of play instead of 3? At least the game is fun to play due to the above, dude. So fuck yeah! It's so salty. All right, I'm turning polls off because I can't auto proc them. So I'll refund you,
that
Bill
line
Basti.
about everybody else is fucked off now could also be applied to the King of Hate forums.
Yeah, definitely.
I said that I was one of the best overall gamers in the country and was flamed on this board. Now where are you?
Now where are you assholes?
Jedi Trunks. What a great name that is as well.
All right, Bill Braska, I have to refund you the point. I can't risk it because my keyboard is literally fucked. I'm doing only mouse control right now, so I can't like push any buttons. I gotta clean up the fucking keyboard. You can still gamble, but polls are off and visions are off. I apologize. Let's keep moving on. Unless you, I guess it's not even procking, so don't try it. Do not try it. All right, next. Gold War Machine Oh, let me share this one. Gold War Machine. Attention, Spider Dan. So this person is saying, attention, Spider Dan, right? Hey, Spider Dan, please check this out, right? So what do we have here? Since I know you are at work and bored just as much as I am, you should take this time out of your life and teach me how to play GMW. By the way, the kick button color looks better. So he's literally talking to one person, right? Would you agree? It's very clear, right?
Yeah.
Attention,
just to one person. Yeah. Attention, Spider Dan.
Yeah, so who's going to join but our boy, well, Moses?
Okay, so I'm not Spider Dan, but I am friends with Rob Aponte,
the guy who got second at ECC4 with the double war machines. And since I play him just about every day,
I guess I know a little bit about your question.
I guess I know a little bit.
dude.
You know that dude, like, I'm friends with the dude that got second at that one tournament, so I'm pretty qualified to answer your questions.
So can he... So he's asking about moves. As far as I could tell, no. Rob never does it from a normal jump. Thanks, Phil. So anyways, right away, Spider Dan answers. Unfortunately, no Salt happens, but it would be nice to Salt say, he asked me, douchebag, but it didn't happen.
Oh, no, it would have been great if he'd, like, quoted Phil and gone, no, that's not right.
Yeah. All right, here we got a classic one. I'm gonna hide it so you can't. I can't hide it, but there you go. So, anyways, this dude say, "Hey all, you real Street Fighter players that actually know what you're talking about. I'm sorry for posting my thoughts. That is what I believe, and how I believe the game is offended. Blah blah blah. But to the assholes that really don't know shit, and I offended you good because I still don't give a fuck. Watch that dickhead Jinston say something. And don't you realize I've played? Excuse my language and all that. But this is just total nonsense. But Will Moses' response, I have a feeling these guys know each other, unless they're the same person. Either that, or they're both just stupid homie scrubs. Hey, I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Dude, he cannot consider that other people might have access to the internet. Like other ethnicities. Black people might be online. Latino people might be online. Asian people might be online.
Homie scrubs.
Holy shit.
Hey, I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
So these people are just clearly looking baiting
on.
Yeah, so then they go back at him. Blah blah blah. So I'm just doing this because I have to do it to make Phil's response funnier. So but true strength is able to be humble to yourself. True strength being able to control one's anger. You want to know the source of strength? Read my signature. Oh god, this guy's hard. This guy's hard. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God, this guy's a beast. All right, anyways. So this guy finally responds to Phil. He says, did your boyfriend tell you that? Always assuming. That's a problem of PPL in this NG. Always assuming. Just stupid homie scrubs. If I win a few matches, how does that make me a scrub? Okay? Responding. Fine response.
Yep.
This guy doesn't talk about Will Moses, but Will Moses is here to respond. He says, did your boyfriend tell you that? No. Actually, that would have been my girlfriend. You know, the gorgeous blonde with the big breasts.
Oh, wait. It's what Panda said. You know, I thought she'd be a gorgeous blonde. I thought she'd have the big tits. Wow.
Oh, wait. You don't know what those are, do you? I forgot you're only 5 years old.
He's still a virgin at this point.
This guy's hard, man. This guy comes hard.
It's his first relationship.
You don't fuck with Connecticut.
Not had sex yet.
Do not fuck with Connecticut. They bring the heat, dude. You know the gorgeous blonde with the big breasts? Oh, wait.
Bringing the heat. The dude barely brought a Zippo. Which, to be fair, do get quite hot. You have a month for a bit. So.
Oh, there you go.
But still, fuck.
So the guy says, if I win matches, how does that make me a scrub? No, but winning matches doesn't not make you a scrub either. It doesn't not make you a scrub either. You could have been playing some idiots who don't realize that you can use both the joystick and the buttons.
Sorry. My car in chat. Is that Linda? The gorgeous blonde with the big breasts.
How dare you talk about...
Oh, yeah, that's Linda. Good big breasts. I think blonde. Yeah, I think it is. But anyways, winning matches doesn't not make you a scrub either. You could have been playing some idiots who don't realize you can use both the joystick and the buttons. Or you could have whooped a one-armed man. most likely you were playing somebody who felt sorry for your ass and let you win out of sympathy, dude. You suck. Big ups. This dude is hard. This dude does not fuck around, dude. Damn.
The next line. Holy shit.
What does make you a scrub is the vulgar language, offensive tone, and just plain stupidness of your posts. You have proven nothing, yet refuted everything we have said to argue against you. Go back to the hood, homeboy, because we don't want no trash-talking homies around here. Get it? Get it, motherfucker? What was the line again? Anything is possible. What was it again? Don't criticize, because anything is possible. I was waiting for that tag, but didn't happen. But you get it, motherfucker?
Well, enough said.
Yeah, or that, yeah. I don't think anyone could call me Monkey Spank except jokingly.
Go back to the hood, homeboy. Wow.
All right, I'm sending this to Meerkat now for his... Oh, fuck, I can't. My keyboard's off.
We'll clip this bit, it's fine.
Yeah, I want to give Meerkat for his new meme thing he's doing. I want to get that.
I'm waving my hands right now, so when this stream's up.
Thank you. In the studio, it's working. There we go. So sadly, no one responds. This one dude responds. Yep.
Let's consider, according to Phil, what does make you a scrub? Vulgar language, offensive tone, and the plain stupidness.
That is so, very... That does make you a scrub.
Nowadays. That's another one that's aged well, hasn't it?
How dare you? Go back to the hood, homeboy. Because we don't want no... we don't want no trash-talking homies round here. Get it?
I feel like I'm listening to Kid Rock.
Yeah, like the talk, just the tone and how he talks just changed completely now. You could read into that all you will, but how he speaks changed a lot in this last two sentences, didn't it? Go back to the hood, homeboy. We don't want no trash-talking homies around here. Wonder what trash-talking homies is code for. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving.
Funniest thing I've ever put in chat.
Boy. All right, so Jinston here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is This is interesting. So this is someone starts a thread about throwing in fighting games. Okay, throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so throwing is obviously we all know what that is.
Like losing on purpose.
No.
In this case, and grabbing and
like grabbing and throwing, right?
Gotcha.
So, Phil comes in, and we need that sound effect now. We still haven't got ready.
It depends. Just a bit of cultural context, but depending on the particular area you are throwing, may be seen as incredibly dishonorable and cheap.
Yep. So a lot of people say that.
Yeah, me and my mates thought it was quite cheap. So,
yeah. So you think it's so? What's your opinion? Is it is cheap?
Nowadays,
like,
no. Nowadays, I'm like, look, if you're blocking and ducking, and I can't get you, a throw is a way to break that. So yeah, but back then it was seen as cheap to do it because it's you couldn't figure out a way out of around my blocking. So
okay, got it.
Yeah, I think nowadays I'm a bit more like, no, you fell for it, mate. You see it coming. So.
Okay, so this is Phil's response to this thing. Let me give you an example. In tournaments, I am known for pulling victories out of my ass with massive comebacks.
Pixels, my friend.
I am known for pulling massive comebacks. For example, once I was Ryu and Wolverine, the opponent was GWM and Strider. Well, after much double-team cheesiness and over-priority bullshit, I found that I was facing a GWM with about 1/4 life and a full life Strider. Well, I finished GWM with my own way, namely a Shinku Hadoken to the face, but all I had left was Ryu with about 1/10 energy against his unarmed Strider. Talk about an unfair match! Who talks like this? This is not a real person. Talk about an unfair match!
This is like somebody it's like somebody telling a story in a pub, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're like, one person's up and be like, so, tell them about that time that you did this thing. Okay, so we were away in this other country, and that sort of thing carries on. And you listen to that person tell that story, and he's like, so we were up there, and I said this thing, they took it the wrong way before we know it. A couple of people are circling around me, and I'm like, oh, talk about an unfair match, and then they jump. It feels like that. It feels like you sat next to somebody trying to tell a story, but
yeah.
It's about like a fighting game.
But like in online forums, you don't normally talk like that, It's not normally how you
language
operate.
Is different, yeah. The language would be different. You wouldn't It's not a conversational tone in that way, is it?
Talk about
It's
an
not
unfair
supposed to be,
match.
at least. But you know, he's trying to strike that. Yeah.
Talk about an unfair match. To make it fair, I had to throw a few times. Oh, okay. That's his excuse for throwing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
In his mind,
Okay.
this is how he is, making this okay.
Mhm.
Is I had to throw a few times. Oh, so to make it fair, I had to throw a few times. Okay, more than a few. Basically, I used my nasty throw tactics to FP throw him out. Oh, say about 10 times. He hardly ever tech.
Can you? Because throws do damage. You know. I wonder, wouldn't you kill someone if you'd thrown them 10 times?
He hardly ever teched, but it was so hard to tech that throw. And well, he lost. Hit. Okay, so it's totally fine if he won. The final move, he finished with Ouroboros. I was in the corner and he had me trapped. So he had like the 4-hit ground combo up close. I pushed blocked, and was able to throw him while he was still stunned from the last hit. He was pissed. Everybody said that my victory was cheap and that I had no skill. What do you guys think? I think that being able to get such a victory over such an overpowered character with an underdog like Ryu is a pretty big accomplishment. What do you want?
An underdog like Ryu.
In this game, I guess. Who knows? But you tell me. I don't know.
It's Marvel versus Capcom. It's literally like Ryu versus Wolverine. You know, it's like the big hitters of each. But the idea that Ryu, the central character of Street Fighter, is like the underdog character, the character that's designed to be balanced enough that anyone can pick him up and play. It's an underdog. The character that's got the basics for everything.
Yeah,
underdog.
Oh, real quick, we had a poll, Steve, about the we got members. The poll is 31%, 30%, 29% between the shades.
Wait, then I'm gonna.
Yeah, 1% between.
I'm Team Cigar.
Damn, that's
Let's
1% between top three. Microphone is cigars at 29, microphone is 30, and shades are 31. This is as close as it can get. We got about 15 minutes left on this stream, so you better get your votes in now. I still have about 15 tabs left, so we're going to get to maybe 5 of those. We'll see. We're going to be doing this for the whole summer, guys.
This is my fault. All right.
Yeah. But what do you guys think? I think that line. What do you want? Like, what are you looking for here? What do you guys think? I think being able to get such a victory with such an overpowered character with an underdog at you is a pretty big accomplishment. I never talk to people online like, what do you guys think, dude? I think it's a pretty big accomplishment. I mean, I streamed yesterday, a long time. I think it's a pretty good accomplishment. What do you think? That's all you're looking for is to someone to say good job, you know? He really did not get praise from his parents. I don't think so. Or at least he didn't hear it. I don't know. There's something there. You know better than me, but this is extreme praise-seeking behavior. You know what I mean?
He's inviting competitions, literally asking people to talk to him. What do you guys think? You know? And it's about something, that is, even to this day, I'm fine with it. But if me or a mate actually wins a round with a throw, we're like, oh, you cheap bastard.
Yeah, it's like a joke, it's not serious.
It's a jokey thing,
yeah. Oh God, Steve's doing throws again. It's like a cool whatever thing. It's not. I think because I beat you, Steve, I think that's a pretty big accomplishment. So anyway, generally I throw a lot, and people bitch about it. I don't think it's so bad. Oh my God, throws generally do little damage. I had to throw Strider 10 times to kill him. The only time that throws are deadly are when you can auto combo after them, like Geef's MP throw. Throws are not cheap at all. Good point. Why is killing I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. Why is killing wild deer bad? Why is killing deer okay? My first point. Killing deer is not that bad. That's what he's doing right here. Yeah, that's his point. Throws are not cheap at all. You can easily tech any throw here fast enough. They are not inescapable. If you're good enough, you'd be able to keep me away and render me unable to throw, right? So quit whining and get some skills so you can beat me. So do you guys regard throws as cheap, or do they require skills? Ooh, he's got a good response from James. You're absolutely right. The people are pissed every time you win only because they think you have a win in the bag.
They have a win. That's why. Oh yeah. I'm pissed because I thought I won.
Yeah, that makes. I can see that.
It's easy, and then yeah. But
Anyways, Phil
Abuse
does
what
not.
works. Yeah, throwing works well. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I am
Abuse what
sort of
works,
with-
but Phil does not respond
Back then, I'd
again.
have been like, nah, fuck you, mate.
Should we see what Viscount thinks? He's here. A3 throws depend mostly on what ism you're in. Like A didn't throw, but on threes.
Yeah.
I didn't really comment on Phil's, so sadly.
Yeah,
All right,
fuck
no
it.
more Phil on that one. Let's keep moving along.
This kind
yeah. Okay, so this is not to get too serious.
Spam is cheap, but spam in general is cheap. That's
Not to get too serious, but I believe this is the time when Phil learns of T's death.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh shit!
Yes.
Right.
So someone, a TBS fan says that March 27, 1999, T. Carter was shot late last Thursday night in a random act of violence. He died in the hospital a short time after. His family is stricken with grief, as well am I. He was a good friend and a great Street Fighter player, and he was missed by many. I can't help think, but why? Winners throw, losers complain. I don't know what that means, but is that some kind of saying? It's funny we said the throw. But Will Moses is the first responder.
Yeah.
And he says, T was my friend too. In fact, we grew up together. We were rivals. Holy fuck. I'm not going to make it, dude. I can't make it.
No, I'll never be the same. You can't have Ken without Ryu.
Oh, God.
Shit.
Why? Because our world's fucked up. Now we all have to do our little part to change that.
I'm glad to see you stuck to that philosophy, Phil.
Yes. This line right here.
The thing is, I think this is like the first time Phil's ever like encountered death, because obviously he's a only child and his family are quite like he doesn't see them all that much. They're a bit distant.
Yeah.
And obviously his parents are still alive, and I think this is like his first experience of it. And most people are much younger when they experience death for the first time. It's normally like the death of a grandparent.
Yeah, I agree.
Or a great grandparent or something like, a distant relative there. But you are still now in this world where everyone's dressed up in black and there's you have to have this concept of death explained to you. And I think this might be the first time he's ever encountered that. And he can't sort of like, he's struggling to understand that this means no, T is not coming. He is gone. That path of your life is now closed off. I wonder if I've always wondered if this is like the first real sort of like feeling of grief he's ever encountered.
And
but
I know
that's not a lot to go off.
It's interesting too. Like this is maybe reading too deep. Of course, this is a 17-year-old kid. So it's just very Phil on brand to make it about him. The first fucking phrase. T was my friend too. But that's normal to do. That's a normal thing to do.
I feel
so
like
that's fine.
I don't feel like this is too egregious. Because like I've, like me and my friends, if my friend died, I'd be quite gutted. And part of it would be because like me and him play fighting games together. Obviously there's the rest of my friendship to it as well. But so like every time I played a fighting game from that moment on, it wouldn't feel the same. Like every time I did the things that we did together, it wouldn't feel the same again. So I sort of feel that was probably genuine. I feel like most of that seemed like legit and genuine, sort of like trying to grapple with it. Trying to understand that, you're not going to have like these rivalries and these fights in like Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6. You're not going to carry that on through the years. It's really struggling to come to terms with all that. And I feel like this is probably genuine. Again, the length of it makes me think he's in a bit of shock.
Mm-hmm.
So he can only be like brief and not really elaborate things further. But that's...
So people share memories of T, and obviously someone says like, so description of T, he was about 5'9", 40 pounds, a dark complexion, he had braids in his hair, and he always smiled, and he always played Vega at Street Fighter, and he was playing a lot of Karen at A3 last I saw him. And Phil responds again, yep, that was definitely T. Sorry, man. I should know, since I've spent the last 10 years with him in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I've seen his Vega firsthand. His wall dive was a pain in the ass. It was all good, though. As for Chinatown, he did take occasional trips there with a few friends. Not me. I'm stuck here in Connecticut. As for his braids, he ditched them a few months ago and shaved his head. Always wore a hat. He was definitely one cool dude. Always smiling, always friendly. You were like a brother to me, T, and I always miss you. So there we go. A little bit of real emotion coming out.
I feel
here.
like that's real. Yeah, I feel like this is the closest to it. But again, obviously, he's very young at this point. So he's not at the point where he's paranoid or insecure enough to be guarded with it and not let it out.
A very key point here is T was 5 years older than Phil as well, I believe. So
he probably did see him like an older brother sort of figure.
Yeah, that could be.
He was like hanging around the arcade, and he looks cool, with his dreads and everything, his braids, and he looks cool. He's good at the Street Fighter, so you look up to him. Like your older brother could always kick your ass. I can imagine him sort of fitting in that role.
Yep.
Phil. So yeah.
Okay, so Ryu was considered a low. Kuro's back to the other point. Ryu was considered a low tier character. So there we go. That's why he said
NBC,
right. So it was a big accomplishment. So get fucked. All right, to get back to the fun.
Dude, Ken, fuck off.
To get back to the fun, because that was kind of serious. I mean, it's very interesting though to see this. I mean, it's not all fun and games here on the Dent Sea Scrolls. This is a very interesting thing.
This is very interesting. This is a very key point in Phil's life.
But to get back to the silliness quickly, this was kind of fun. So this guy Fusion99 writes a whole fucking thing about how
that's
whatever
the poster from earlier, Jinston. When Phil was like,
Jinston,
I'm not him.
legend.
Yeah.
So my favorite line is this one. I am particularly amused by these no-name jackasses like Juan Bungholio Gaines or Sean Patrick M. Isaac and Woe Moses, who swear that when they speak, their words are as enlightening as the lost texts from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Bullshit. I thought that was funny.
Okay. So no. We need to elaborate on that because there's an amazing bit at the start before you scroll up of the Jinston mentality. People ask me, do you ever wonder if Jinston ever realizes how bad of an ass he makes himself on this? And frankly, I don't know. My theory is Jinston is a little boy in a bubble. He doesn't know how to function outside his inner circle. He's faced with adversity and takes it in the rear knowingly. Jinston has delusions of grandeur akin to a soldier hallucinating oasis in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. All this stuff. But it's like he's applying that to these dickheads here, such as Juan Bungholio Gaines, Sean Patrick McIsaac, and War Moses. So he's got a very good character read.
Definitely. Jinston is dropping some heat. He's dropping some heat, man. Of course, Sean Patrick's response is this from the same person who posted Jinston is my cum rag. So there we go. If you're looking for a new band name, it says Jinston is my cum rag.
Jinston is my cum rag.
That's a great band name. Yeah, that's the album. First album.
It's the album by Primus.
Jinston is my cum name. Oh, I put the wrong order. I wanted to put this next, but this is just just to let everyone know. Last night, Bridgeport police arrested T's murderers. Apparently, a taxi cab driver saw the whole thing and followed them, copying their license plate number. They found the car and made the arrest. Thank you, God. Maybe now justice can be served. And I believe this is the only time that Phil really talks about talking to God or anything like this. I've never heard him say that kind of stuff outside of like, come on, what the, thank God, that kind of stuff. This is legitimate. Thank you, God. It feels a little different. But anyways,
I would have expected to thank God there rather than thank you, God.
Yeah. This one feels like thank you, God, that I respect and follow.
It was like a calling off it, which is, obviously, even if you're someone like Phil who doesn't really believe, but your parents do, in moments like this, you do invoke it for, all sorts of like reassuring reasons. So I could see that being legitimate as well. I think these are the most honest posts that we've ever seen from Phil.
Oh, probably.
Apart from obviously when he's like, I'm fucking great.
All right. We have gone for 2 hours. This will be the last one of the night. And of course, it's a good one. Woo! All right. So East Coast players are not scrubs. This is the start of the thread. Of course, Phil is his ears perk up when he hears that. No, East Coast players are not scrubs. Yeah, we're not scrubs. But anyways, okay, guys, enough. This rivalry has gone on long enough. How about this? Let's discuss the players who are really good. Oh, no, this is what we saw. Why did I say this, though? Why did I say this? This is the one we saw before. So this is the one where he says, really bad last week about how someone said, like, why air? Once again, I'm trying to bust all you guys' balls, but why isn't up? Street Fighter is not some great big sports competition with the East Coast, West Coast rivalry. It's only a game. And those like Valle, who are supposedly so good at it, that's unbeatable, are sad little kids who haven't grown up yet. So get fucked. Hopefully there's a reason I did that.
Yeah. And by the way, somebody tell Valle I posted this because I want a response from him. Nuff said.
Nuff said. Oh, yeah. That's why I did. Because that's exactly it. I'm a genius. Here is the apology for that post.
Whoa.
Just a day later, he did an apology.
No.
Let's go through this. This will be our last thing of the day. So, okay. So I overdid it a little. Okay. A lot. talks like this? Who writes like this? Who writes like this?
Well, I'm really sorry I cheated, but
A lot.
maybe if we had sex a bit more, I wouldn't be cheating elsewhere.
Yeah, if anyone didn't see that last post, go
okay,
last
a
week.
lot.
Yeah, okay, a lot. We went over that last week. That was all last week. Go cover that. We still cover that first start of this. But here's the apology. I was making assumptions that I couldn't back up. It just gets a tad annoying when there's this whole East-West Coast rivalry thing that's so stupid to begin with. Then I have to read all these arrogant bastards on the West Coast saying they're just good, period. I like to apologize to Valle, though he probably didn't read... Oh, already hurt. Though he probably didn't read the thread anyway. Baby, get fucked. Valle's practicing not writing paragraphs. I guarantee it. It seems as if I was making a personal attack on him. I should have used his name. Yeah.
That means that the pressure to apologize has not come from Valle. It's come from everybody else calling him out on his shit.
Probably. Yeah, Valle doesn't give a fuck about this shit. He's out, dude. He's trying to get better. But if it seems, I was just wondering if these so-called pros played a lot of Street Fighter to get that good is all. But I went overboard and accused Vive of a no-life play games 24/7. Oh well, we all have our bad days. This was less than 24 hours before, by the way. 24 hours. However, motherfucker.
So automatically, I'm going back on the apology.
Oh, I'm sorry,
really
guys.
Sorry, but
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, how long is this? I'm sorry, guys. My belief that MVC is more fun to play than A3 sticks. That's right. I never said that Marvel vs. Capcom had a better fighting engine or that it was a better game overall. I said that A3 is just too slow. Maybe my machine is set really slow. Maybe I'm just using the Versus series, but it's just slow around here. And that VCs are trash. And I still believe I'm right. Okay, this, no one cared about this part of the argument.
It was just AZ and X.
Who gave a shit about
it? Fuck off. What?
Who cares?
I might like it more. Tools to use. Fuck.
But I'm sorry, this game is just too boring for me to play. I played it for a month after it came out and soon realized I would just decimate any opponent with no-ism Zangief. Then somebody actually figured out how to beat me, and I switched to X-ism Dalsim. After a week or two of that got old, I picked Relento, then Karen, then Rose. Then I got desperate and played as the Shotos. Then the novelty ran out. I'm just plain bored whenever I play that game. It's too highly dependent on previous planned out matches. Once I found out they
play a different ism.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's about how you store up special meter, and some people can parry, some people can dodge and roll and things. It gives you a bit of variety to different, so you're not always playing the same thing. You can change it up a bit if you want, but it's it's there for people to experiment with, and you find what works best for you. But he's like, oh, I don't like any of them.
Some people,
somebody figured out to beat me.
Yeah. Some of you have argued if you use a certain pattern with characters like Wolverine, Chun-Li, or Strider, you always win. Not so. In theory, you're right, but this is real life. People make mistakes. Controls mess up. Shit happens. It'll be that 1 second that you make a mistake that I'll take control. Whoa. Jesus.
Whoa,
Derek,
yeah.
Derek
Remember
says
this
same thing.
then.
Derek says that same thing. And then you can kiss your beloved 2 tokens goodbye. This is the old school trash talk. Then you can kiss those beloved tokens goodbye, bitch. Don't hate.
Days.
Anything can happen. And as for infinites, I already explained that nobody around here knows how to use them but me, right? Okay. Jesus, nobody knows how to use them but me, right? Well, yeah, the competition does mainly consist of scrubs, but there are a few decent players. And why don't I use the infinites to win every time? Because that wouldn't be fun. F-U-N. I'd rather have to use 3 combos to defeat my opponent than one unescapable one. Because you see, video games are becoming a lot like professional sports. Used to be for the love.
Isn't this the same guy? How long ago is this? Isn't this the same guy who's like, oh, as I say, guys, I'm fed up with this East Coast, West Coast rivalry. Street Fighter isn't that serious. It's not like
24 hours.
Fucking hell.
Now it's just be the big shot who could beat everybody.
Oh, the line before that. Because you see, video games a lot like professional sports.
It used to be for the love of the game. Yeah.
Now it's just for the game. It used to be for the love of the game. This is 1999.
Now it's
He's 17 and he's like, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. Back when I was 15. Well, for those of you out there like
Street
that.
Fighter 2.
Jesus, look at this. Well, for those of you out there like that, I say, screw you. We don't need your kind around our machines. Some people just want to have fun. Go play baseball or something, you losers.
Use some skill for a change. Learn how to play the game or go home. Holy shit. Who is he talking to right now?
I don't know.
People that are trying to be good at the game?
People that like Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's extremely like sounding racist kind of. I know it's not, but like we don't need your kind around our machines.
We don't take too kindly to you.
Yeah. Some people just want to have fun. Go play baseball.
I feel like at this point, yeah, he's got like a bow tie and like a white hair and like a white mustache.
Why'd you go play baseball, you boy? You know what I'm saying? We don't have any kind around those parts around here. You know what I'm saying? You just some skill for a change. Learn how to play the game or go home. Also, there's a big, still on this throwing thing. Also, there's a big difference between throwing and infinite. Namely, throws are escapable and throws don't kill you instantly. So there. What is this? So there? Are you serious? So there. What?
There.
So there. I totally won.
Again, 1999. It was a different time online. It's stuff like the, you know, and that game rocks with an ROX.
That's true.
I feel like some of these might be, but I feel like a lot of these are the way how Phil constructs language nowadays anyway. These are, again, we're almost wrestling promo, aren't we?
Oh, God, yeah.
We're
So
like-
there. But it's like middle school. Personally, I love throwing. And believe it or not, I take a lot of shit about it. Believe it or not. You just talked about it 2 days ago. I believe it or who's not believing this? Believe it or not, I take a lot of shit about it. I don't believe that. Maybe next time a scrub complains about me throwing him, I'll use an infinite. Maybe then he'll be happy. So that's how I feel. This is my personal opinion. What? I never said any of this was fact in the first place. Okay, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep moving. But just my belief that Marvel's Capcom is more fun to play and therefore a better game overall. That is not at all what you said. That is not at all what you said, sir. You said way more. Way more. This is what you said, sir.
We just sat through it, yeah.
I put it back. So once again, I'm sorry to bust all you guys' balls, but wisen up. Street Fighter's not some great big sports competition with East Coast Waiting Drive. It's only a game. He said. He also
that
said
was the day before.
It's pitiful how he was so good, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Excuse me, Sir Moses. You said, but it was pitiful because he was so good in a short time. That's what you said.
I'd rather go to a good college,
Yeah.
get a good job and a degree and a family than play on Street Fighter.
He's still on that shit. This is my personal opinion. I never said any of this was fact in the first place. Just my belief that Marvel's Capcom was more fun to play and therefore a better game overall than A3 because games are judged not by how hard they are to play or how much skill they take, but how much fun you have while playing them. Oh, mama.
Sorry, but I mean, like a fighting game is the ultimate skill check.
Yeah, like that's what you know what you're getting into.
I will win.
Yeah. You know what you're getting into, you know? Look at the fighting game.
Yeah.
It's kind of about, you know, improving and trying to be
The
competitive.
fight is fun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Not the time for like personal fighting game stories. So yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the fun of fighting.
Yeah.
It's the skill check that's fun.
I knew that by going against popular opinion, not conforming to what the common video gamer believes, I was gonna take a lot of shit. Oh my god! And I did 13 posts of it actually. 13 posts of it actually. Jesus, dude, not like he's counting or anything.
Oh, I bet he
13
did.
posts.
I bet he went back and counted before putting that in to make sure.
13 posts. And that's okay, because nothing that anybody says will ever change my opinion. Call me a scrub. Call me a loser. Call me too lazy to play A3 every weekend and master all the characters, because you're right. I'd rather stay awake while playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Holy shit. Oh, man.
Wow, that response there as well. Wow.
Great, right here. So this is kind of dumb joke here, but they say you should practice doing something that a lot of people out there need to start doing. Say what you mean. Right? Say what you mean. But I went overboard and accused 5 of having no life. Your humility was refreshing. I'm glad you can admit your mistakes. Oh, that's his strong point.
Oh, that didn't age well. Like literally the line below it has not aged well.
Okay, what? Anything else worth reading? Let's see. I have yet another lesson to teach you. Whenever you're evaluating things, you evaluate them at their potential, not at halfway up the ladder of skill. If you have to hold back to make it fun, okay, whatever. This is kind of dumb.
I don't know. I mean, like that's an idea that changes over time because people start doing more and more with games with restrictions. Eventually, you start making up your own rules for things. Even Monopoly, people would say like, like the banker gets this, or if you land on the free space, you get like all the money in the park. So the people add rules to things to make it different, and nowadays people will be like, playing through all the FromSoft games using a Guitar Hero controller without getting hit. People do it.
Yeah.
So that's aged differently because but again, exclusively to fighting games.
I love it.
I mean, I guess you could fight. I'll play you, and in this match, I'll only kick. I guess use kick supers and things.
So notice Phil's reaction here. We're ending right now, but
that's huge.
this is okay. So the most part that people had problems with that was like the most crazy was his shit about Valle, and the shit about Valle was like
he has no life. He plays Street Fighter all the time, and
probably this whole thing. And then what does he talk about? Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you. Let me show you. This is the day before post, right? And he talks. He talks about how, like, it's all about fucking Valle. There's nothing else. It's like East Coast. Oh, of course he gets T. Carter reference. We're longtime rivals. Like, he definitely, T. Carter, he's definitely proud of being friends with T. Carter, that's for sure. But I'm sorry to say that I'm only a high school student. There's more important things
on the veritable Ryu.
This is the great, the veritable Ryu.
He mentions, like, Valle, like, 3 times in the last 3 paragraphs. It's like, by the way, I've played him. So, if you're that good like Valle, and by the way, somebody tell Valle, it's not about Valle though.
So but then the next day he forgets fuck all that shit. I'm gonna talk about the game instead, and then he just talks about all the game. Valle's part, this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he got away from this. Let me just all red herring. Again, don't give a shit. Again, meaningless.
You see this all the time still to this day. This is there's the actual real bit, that tiny little bit at the top. That's the bit you need to address. But I'm going to move conversation away. I'm going to move conversation away from this. So hopefully you forget about the original point, and now I can divert you onto something else. Still all the time. Even in the interview, he was going to do it. Yeah, and they kept calling him back. He was like, "Okay, guys, I guess we have to talk about champions. No, Phil, we want to talk about this first. Okay, guys, I guess we're talking about Derek. No, Phil, we want you to talk about this.
Yep, we're not talking about Derek here.
Even to this
Don't
day,
try it. That's totally his strategy. Totally his strategy. We're gonna end right there. Here's a preview of next week. We have 2011 King of Hate HD. Show you a little screenshot here. King of Hate HD makes his first appearance on the forums.
Wow.
And we have some videos to go along with this as well, my friends, but that'll have to wait till next week. What a week it's been. Thanks so much for joining me, Steve.
HDR is an experiment gone wrong, and people actually understand and love Super Turbo. Shouldn't be forced into. He's still mad about the. I guess I'm in the minority, but HD remix still sucks.
Still sucks. So this is 2011 Phil coming out next week. Of course, we'll get some nonsense. So this week, the recap, we had a lot of fun with AirRaidLorde and Panda Lee. Let's not forget about that. And then we got to some hodgepodge of Phil forum fun.
Good run.
Good day, I think.
We found that the first chapter of AirRaidLorde's novel exists.
Yes, that is true too. But I want to save that. I want to save that until we get to the AirRaidLorde week, I think, because AirRaidLorde seems to have a lot to them. I want to give you have until Steve's outro ends to get your vote in for the member badge. Right now, it is 31% Rambo Shades, 30% Rambo Cigar, and 29% WPIG microphone. Get your vote in now if you haven't voted. Steve, final words, please.
Well, since I have to drag it out as long as possible to increase the chance that Rambo Cigar, which is what I personally voted for, is the winner, just like to tell you about the time when... See, I used to work for a helicopter company, right?
All right, we're ending it. We ended it. Ending the poll. It is going to be Shades, my friends. Your legends are going to be Shades. And don't forget,
guys.
And I can always
second place. It's the real fourth place that matters.
If Shades look stupid, I can always just say trolls affected the poll.
Troll votes. Yeah,
I'll just choose whatever I want. So don't worry, I'll choose whatever I want in the end. So, anyways, get fucked. Just kidding. You're all legends. Thanks so much, everybody. Guy in a suit, down forward punch for those pulls. Vikes, down forward punch. And that was awesome. Thanks so much, guys. And Steve, of course, thanks for joining me. And I think we got to keep coming. We always have fun.
great.
You got to keep coming into the studio.
Yeah. These are fantastic dives into like an early Phil psyche.
Definitely. And of course, that being said, we're off this Sunday, but we'll be back next week. But I'll be doing, tomorrow, I forgot to tell you, business style announcement. Me, Ludwig World Order, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what we're doing? We're watching the entire This Is How You Don't Play of Cat. Chaos Realm 01.
Whoa.
Playing whatever the fuck game she plays in that. This Is How You Don't
Horizon,
Play. Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah.
Yes, I'm going to be with Ludwig tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to watch the whole fucking thing. So, and it's going to be a treat to analyze my girl in full glory. So we'll see you tomorrow for that. And we got a lot of other stuff coming up the weekend. So you guys are all legends. Thanks so much. Steve, of course, you're a legend. Everyone knows it. Everyone understands it. And you guys in chat are all legends. Everyone understands it. Everyone knows it. So we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you later.